everyone. This is the Easy Allies podcast. I'm your moderator, Kyle Bossman, and joining us this week, Bradley Ellis, Ian Hink, and Brandon Jones. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Brad, what is your goal this week? Oh, crap.
My goal is to go like, woo, like Donkey Kong.
Okay. Nice. Ian, what is your goal this week?
We'll
come back to you. Brandon Jones, what is your goal this week?
My goal is to give each of you a golf clap at some point.
Each of us?
Yeah.
a serious one or a snotty one?
Always serious.
Okay.
It's just snotty by nature, but it's a
snotty by
serious
nature.
sentiment.
Is that something? Is that something?
Is that a thing?
That's a song. It's like a Weird Al. It's Weird Al's parody of Naughty by Nature.
It's great. Yep. My goal this week is to level up. Ian, what is your goal?
Level down.
Okay.
D-level.
You're
no.
D-level.
Up.
Great.
Final Fantasy 11 style.
Yep.
So
Just thinking that.
this is our first podcast of 2018. I have 2 weeks of corrections to go through.
Oh boy.
Please begin corrections music. Cuphead has a 3rd difficulty you unlock when you beat it. Warhammer Fantasy only exists in Creative Assembly games now. Apparently you can't play Warhammer on a tabletop anymore. Well, you could play it, but new stuff. I'm talking about not Warhammer 40K, Fantasy Warhammer.
Yeah.
If you want to paint some figurines, they're not going to sell you new ones.
What?
Yeah.
So they stopped producing it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. The track in the Switch reveal trailer is Ha 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 Ha, parentheses, yeah, by White Denim. You can't shoot surrendering enemies in Ghost Recon Wildlands. Is that what you're trying to think of, Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Nice.
You cannot shoot or anything. How did you get that ha 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 yeah wrong?
We thought it was Imagine Dragons that premiered in the Switch reveal trailer. But apparently that was a Super Bowl
White
commercial.
Denim.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guerrilla Games made a 3rd-person shooter called Shell Shock Nom 67.
Oh, they made that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think I can see
You
the.
played that game?
Yeah,
Cover.
me too.
Oh no, I
picture
didn't
the
play it. I
cover.
knew.
Oh,
I know
okay.
what it is though.
Sure. Never heard of that before that moment.
Permission to look up the cover?
Please.
Nope, my phone's over there.
Okay.
Rip.
The 3rd Catherine is named Rin. Also, Catherine Full Body has been confirmed for the West and only for PlayStation 4 and Vita. Rise of the Tomb Raider did come out on the 360. The first letter in each sentence of the Tomb Raider announcement, the tweet they made, spells out Shadow.
I thought we said it came out in 360.
We weren't sure. Jones said it was the first ever next gen, and I was like, Jones, I know they announced it for 360 as well. Yeah.
Wait,
Turns out
what
it came
spells
out.
out Shadow?
So there's a tweet that Square Enix, at Tomb Raider put out, and it said, it was like, hey, we have an announcement, a new Tomb Raider game is coming, just look forward to it, please. We want to have fewer time in between announcement and people playing the game, and secretly that all said Shadow.
Oh. So
So it will be Shadow of the Tomb Raider. They got us. We have not learned our lesson yet.
Shadow the Hedgehog in it, dude.
that's what I was thinking. Yeah, crossover.
Let's go.
So that, I mean, for now on, Jones, I guess we just read the first letter of
Everything.
Word. Yeah.
It's like playing the
Even
guides.
Hogue letters. I don't trust anybody now.
Fooled me twice? Shame on me. Do you think Hogue has secret messages?
He's going to now.
I'll be looking for it.
That's always kind of a fear of mine that one of these things we're gonna like inadvertently read some like horrible thing.
Yeah. Black Ops 3 does start with a robot ripping your arms off, Jones. You had that right. In Advanced Warfare, you just lose an arm in an explosion.
Oh, easy to confuse.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So back-to-back Call of Duty games had just like, you lost an arm. You know, it's just
yeah.
like,
Cool. And all of them have a falling over building.
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
One Piece World Seeker not announced for Switch. Need for Speed Underground 2 is the open world. Does have an open world, 1 does not. Microtransactions are not included in MPDs, nor is DLC. The Hanukkah story came from Shy Ambar. The WarioWare question came from Cameron Abad. And Pitch It or Ditch It came from Sean Dupree. Basically, we're like the copy and paste method for this. For some reason, things get mixed up when we C and V. Those are the 3 people who submitted those. And my favorite correction in a long time. Correction. I went to Tom Brady's high school. It would not be a fun game. It's funny because we might as well have gone to school with him. They don't let you forget it there. Completely unannounced. They once stopped us mid-class from doing what we were doing, learning or whatever, and forced everyone to stand around on the football field spelling out something like "Go Patriots" in a giant line before the big game, just so they would take a picture of us looking like dorks from a helicopter. He lost the match. Thank you, Alpha
That'd be
Clam.
like your nightmare if you went to that school.
Oh, that's a good story. End corrections music.
Wow, Call of Duty did that well in NPD without counting microtransactions.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
but
did that mean that you won that bet?
Oh, I won that bad. Yeah.
Good
What
memory
were
on
the
that.
stakes for
Forgot
that?
about that one.
Huber is going to wear a shirt that says, "I just love pasta, baby," for 1 week.
You gonna design that shirt?
I'm going to design that shirt, yeah.
You gonna print it on Redbubble?
No.
Zazzle?
No, I kind of want to.
Spreadshirt?
I want to kind of arts and crafts it.
Oh, like get a marker.
like a
draw it.
Sharpie?
I used to do iron-on letters in high school. I thought it was the coolest thing.
yeah,
that I could
dude, I
make my
did
own-
it too.
Yeah, with swear words on them. I just
Whoa!
Bork.
Would you wear them to school?
yeah. I guess in college is where I wear my swear word shirt. That was so
what would they
funny.
say?
It said "Holy S word" and just like no exclamation point. Just that's so funny. That's
That is
such
pretty
a funny
good.
That's a good shirt.
Yeah.
That's a good shirt.
That's so funny.
That's a good shirt.
Yeah, because you think "holy shirt" is the joke, right? But it doesn't. It's just like,
It's an anti-joke.
yeah, it was.
I love
man,
those.
I was a cool
Small
kid
font.
in college.
I like it.
Sometimes
I was a cool kid.
Sometimes I was a cool kid. So again, this is our first podcast of 2018. We're having a winter forecast. We're looking at all of the big releases of the next 3 months. Our panelists we'll talk about each game if we feel like it, because there is always an element of shall we move on. If anyone in the panel does not feel like talking about this game, you must say, shall we move on? If the other two panelists say we shall, we move on. If they say we shall not, no, we're talking
shan't.
about this game. I like we shall not.
Oh.
We shall not. You shall not.
You shall not.
Ian, if you say we shan't, I'll allow it.
Okay. I don't want to disappoint you. I'll do shall not.
Okay. We are also doing toaster strudels and Pop-Tarts. Just
Okay.
to make this very clear, there's always a big confusion about this for some reason. Pop-Tarts
Nice
are
one.
desirable. Pop-Tarts, you say, that is my Pop-Tart. You pick one game of all the games we're about to talk about. That's your Pop-Tart. That's your beloved. That's the one that you hold dearly, that you think is really going to be a good game. You want more people to pay attention to it. Toaster strudels are that nasty little Pillsbury, just spread your own icing on this thing. It's the game that you think is maybe getting a little too much attention.
You know what I think? You know what I think? Honestly, the source of confusion is
Yeah.
lighting.
Excuse me?
The lighting and the photography and commercials for the toaster strudel advertisement stuff and like on the box
Yeah.
make those things look so tasty.
Oh.
And Pop-Tarts are like, you can't really dress them up too much.
Well, they like animate them now. There's like little cartoons.
Right,
of
but it's not the
Pop-Tarts.
real thing. Whereas like toaster strudel was always like the slow-mo icing and like it looked so good.
You know, Ian, thank
It
you.
looked like rich stuff because they lit it so well.
Thank you for finally explaining the
think that's-
perspective of
I think
someone who
that's-
might
Dude,
Yeah.
y'all just got bad lighting in your house. I made some
on
excellent
TV.
toaster strudels in my house. Got that pristine lighting.
Anyway, if someone says,
The kitchen lighting.
He had studio lights in his house.
I believe it. I
I've
believe
seen
Brad had good kitchen light. If you hear someone say that's my toaster strudel, they want you to maybe think about that game again.
Pump the
maybe
brakes.
pump the brakes on it, reconsider, because maybe that's getting a little too much attention. So let's start off in January. First big release of January comes on to us on January 12th. That is Street Fighter V Arcade Edition. That, of course, is on PC and PS4. We've talked about this game on the podcast. It's going to include all the DLC characters from seasons 1 and 2, 2 new gameplay modes, arcade mode, an extra battle mode, 1 more V-trigger per character, and that will be free upgrade to the people who already have Street Fighter V.
Oh,
And
nice.
That's
right,
That's
yeah.
cool.
Good.
$39.99 to
Free upgrade?
new buyers.
Is
Yep.
that the one with Sakura and Sagat in it?
Yes.
Cool.
Well, yes.
Okay.
Wait, so I'm
They're
just gonna-
season 3. So Sakura and Sagat are season 3, so they will eventually be coming.
Cool.
So basically, I waited them out long enough, and I'm just gonna get all those characters for free.
Yeah, you waited
Yeah.
them out long enough.
Hey,
If you're in for $40, you're in.
all right.
Actually, so yeah, this one's my Pop-Tart. This game is my Pop-Tart.
What?
Wow.
Kind of love Street Fighter. What do
I
you mean?
love Street Fighter V, and to me, this is the release where it's finally like, hey, all those reasons, all those little bullet points that you hated Street Fighter V for 2 years ago are gone. Now
of
it's
arcade mode,
finally,
finally.
yeah, it's got the arcade mode. It's got a huge roster. The separate triggers, I don't really care too much, but I realize that adds some intricacies to how you play a character as, how you play as a character. So anyway, yeah, I really like that. This is a version of the game where like nobody can complain about it anymore. I think that's pretty cool.
Just wait.
They'll
Yeah,
find
oh,
a
yeah.
way. Yeah,
They'll
they'll find a way.
Yeah.
They'll find a way, dude.
I'm sure I'll be reading the comments, but
Trolls find a way.
yeah, I like it. I like that. That's
Cool.
a $40
Heck yeah.
game.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my Pop-Tart. And it has a story mode. I like that weird story.
Yeah.
Didn't it already have a story?
Yeah, but I mean, if you missed it that first time, you're hopping in
Oh,
for $40.
I did.
Ian Hint.
It's a free update?
Yeah.
I got Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, I've got Street Fighter 5.
Oh, update away.
All right.
Was it 60? It was 60 when it came out.
Yeah.
it was,
Oh yeah. It was
So basically,
steep 60.
for paying $20 more, I get a bunch of stuff for free.
Yeah, and even
Nice.
like when I was looking for like prices on everything, I did a price check on all the games that we're talking about. If you're curious, let me know. This one was $33 on Amazon right now. You can get that. You can get this for dirt cheap.
Hey, wait, didn't we once on Pop-Tarts and Toaster Strudels do that thing where someone could guess the price?
Yeah, if you want to do that, yeah.
And if they were right,
you could say Jones guessed the price.
oh, you could make
Yeah,
them guess the price.
you make someone else guess the price. Yeah.
I liked that. Most of these are 60, though, I think.
Okay. Yeah. If you want to play that game, it's on top of this. I just don't want to add too many layers to this game.
That's how you level up, baby.
Okay. So later on
Grind
in the
it.
month, on January 19th, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory.
How much
Which
is that
is
game,
not
Jones?
your Pop-Tart.
How much
Yeah.
is that game?
What console? Is that 3DS?
That is
PS4?
on PS4.
That's on PS4.
Yes. 3DS. Oh, come on.
Digimon games 3DS. 40?
That is $59.99.
Yeah, that's a cool 60. That Digimon
That's
full
a,
price.
That's a point for Ian.
I forgot about points.
Because here's the
You gotta
thing.
lose some points if you're
Jones,
gonna level
I'll
down.
tell you,
Right.
I'll tell you why it's not my Pop-Tart. It takes place in the same time, same world as the original Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. With just new characters, new perspective. Here's a bullet point. There are 320 Digimon,
Oh my.
73 of which are new ones. So it's like they only added 73 Digimon. You got a bunch of old ones. You know, it's just like I don't know if I want to do this again. I don't know if I'm
Route
in for
B.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah.
say, is it like a Route B? Is it literally the same story?
It's no, because it's a whole different character. So it's like a
perspective.
You're on the other side. Of this
Rashomon.
war. Yeah, you're a
Okay.
hacker. Yeah. Rashomon. No, because I mean, you are seeing characters at different points, but I don't think there's like you watch over the same events and you have your different
okay.
perspective on those. Also on January 19th, Kirby Battle Royale, which is my toaster strudel.
Getting him out of the way.
Lay it on
Yeah.
me. Lay it on me.
Here you go,
Boom,
Brad.
boom, boom.
So, this is a game in which there are 100 Kirbys who drop into an island and they just suck each other up.
I
and
hope
the last
so
Kirby
bad.
left wins.
Yes.
You see that title, right?
Wait. God, I would love it. It's PUBG but Kirby?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait.
It's not. It's not. Oh, how I wish. It's a top-down action.
You had me, man.
Oh, yeah. How good would that be? And you
That
just
would be
suck each
so
other.
funny.
I was
And
thinking
then it
about
gets
that.
like sadder
I was
and
like, that
like
sounds
the
kinda
life
cool.
of the island, like it's sadder as it goes.
Nintendo,
Oh, man.
make that.
Make that.
Do that, Nintendo.
Actually make Kirby Battle Royale.
You'll get sued by like 3 companies, but it'll be worth
But you
it.
got the bucks.
No, it's a top-down
don't do it
action
on Unreal.
game. It's got like different modes of which you can do action games. But this game's already out in Europe. It's already out in Japan. Reviewed very poorly. I got an OpenCritic.
Oh,
rating.
no.
It's in the bottom 13.5% of all games reviewed on OpenCritic.
Ever.
Yeah. I love that OpenCritic does that statistic, by the way. Some people
Yikes.
wondered why I prefer OpenCritic. That is one of the reasons, because it actually gives you perspective on what that number means. Yeah, it's real bad. Apparently, it's very, very bad. And it's just, to me, another filler 3DS game. They're just trying to let that things... Because, actually, I brought up this game last week. Yes, last week's podcast when we were talking about the filler 3DS games. That's one of them. There that is.
Why did they just not let the 3DS stop?
Because it's selling so well.
Yeah,
Is
it
it
still makes
still?
money.
Yeah,
Really?
it's still selling so well.
Man, they're just crushing with that and the Switch.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah. And
That's
so they
awesome.
got to find something.
Yeah.
January 23rd, Lost Sphere.
Pop-Tart. This
whoa.
Pop-Tart, dude.
Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
I'm getting into this game though too because little less known maybe some of these other titles.
Yeah. What is this game?
This is a traditional JRPG made by Tokyo RPG Factory, who's a studio that Square Enix assembled, I believe, just to make games that resemble old school JRPGs.
Yeah.
I Am Setsuna. That was their first game. This is their second game, so I'm excited to see what they learned and improve on from the first game.
Sure.
Is this coming to Switch eventually, or
It's
at
coming to
launch?
Switch day
coming
and
to
date,
Switch.
Jonesy.
Excellent.
baby.
Excellent.
Is it? It's not related to.
I do not
I Am
believe it's
Setsuna?
related. I do not believe it's related.
It's got weird little connections.
Oh.
Sure, I'm
The
sure there's like
penguin enemies are
yeah,
in both
like
games.
it's like how they do like Dragon Quest or Final Fantasies.
Like Prince.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna nibble at this game throughout the year. I can't wait.
Just a little nibble.
Just
Little
every-
nibble.
But before we move on from this game, I wanted to play the price game because it's a factor.
I think this game is 60.
It is $49.99.
Oh, it's
a
$50?
$50
Okay.
game. It did not sell well in Japan.
Oh, this one did?
Oh.
Ouch.
Yeah, there were headlines about how it sold 20% of what they shipped.
That sucks.
Yeah. And I think it's because of that price.
Maybe.
You think it's too high? Or
I think it's too
low?
high. Yeah. It's too high.
If
for
it was
what this
40,
is.
that'd be a real sweet spot.
Yeah, when Final Fantasy 15 is $60 games, that's our expectation for a $60 game.
Right,
And so when
right.
Square Enix publishes this one for 50, it's like, hold on.
Yeah, it just depends how good the game is, if I think it's worth it or not.
Yeah.
Square
I don't know.
kind of always overprices. Their,
Square tax.
Square tax.
Yeah, all their DS games I think were
Yeah.
a little
Their
more
mobile
expensive.
games
Their mobile
are
games
out
are
of control.
absurd.
The most expensive.
$16?
You'll pay.
What?
You'll pay.
Without a doubt.
Unless you live in Japan, you won't pay.
But Brad says, look at it. Still look at it. Despite that price, still look
Sure,
at it.
yeah, check it out, dude.
Yeah,
There's a
check it
demo
out.
out, I think.
Played it at Comic-Con.
Jones
Loved
point.
it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Jones seal of approval.
Yeah, I played it at PAX, actually. I really do dig this
Great
game.
personality.
Sweet, yeah.
Great world. Yeah.
Here's a question: how long until a price drop on Lost Sphere in
Ooh,
America?
A month, right?
I think like 3 or 4 weeks.
I don't know
Yeah.
if Setsuna got a price drop for a while.
Well, Setsuna started off, I think, 40, right? 40. It was Setsuna was 40.
Maybe.
I thought it was.
I can't remember
20.
exactly. No, it wasn't
Yeah, it's
20.
not that low?
It was like at least 40.
It was
Okay.
there was some
Yeah.
Square premium on that.
Square
Oh,
premium,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
So, yeah.
I bet it gets a very rapid price drop.
Do you want to know the thing that like really intrigued me about this game?
Mm-hmm.
Walking around the town, there was a phone booth. I'm like, nice.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Like an RPG where you got a phone booth.
A
in it.
fantasy based on reality, Jones. Just like 15.
If the handset part of the phone has been ripped off, true realism.
Yes.
Stolen.
Also on January 23rd, don't have a lot of VR games, but I think this one might be the most significant if we're ranking the significance. The Inpatient.
Let's stack that on there too. Rank the significance.
Yeah, let's do it on top of all this. Sure. At the end, we're gonna rank all
Got
the
8
30
games
that we're
going.
talking about. This is from Supermassive, who made Until Dawn. This actually takes place 60 years prior to Until Dawn. I think
Yeah.
for no reason other than just like let's explore the space.
You are in the insane asylum that you travel through at the end of Until Dawn.
Right, but you're not like curious like what happened there. But at the end of
Never
Until
know.
Dawn.
No, but it is.
Well, yeah.
I'm not curious for it to answer questions that I had from Until Dawn.
Yeah.
I am curious to see if they make an effort to actually
Right.
tie it in.
It
somehow.
might
Or maybe
raise
there's a
interesting
big
questions.
time jump at the end, or maybe because you see a lot of crazy stuff. It'd be wild near the end of that game if like you're hearing things and like you hear moments like you're like having like flash forwards into those events.
Yeah.
I
Do we
bet
think
they.
this, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say maybe either your player character turns out to like be the parent of one of the characters in the other game, or the events of this game create the things in the other game.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Oh,
I know-
yeah, I'm
I
sure
know
that would
they're
be
going to
cool.
tie it like that.
Things you're talking about.
One of the things I enjoyed about The Inpatient is one of my least favorite tropes in film is when someone is accused of something they didn't do or like put in a situation where they just like wake up in an insane asylum and they just lash out at everybody and you're like, calm down.
Right.
Like if you just calm down for 5
Speak
seconds,
rationally.
you will get through this. Like why are you being a crazy person when they're labeling you as a crazy person?
Yeah.
And you get that option. It has the Until Dawn like, oh, I'm going to choose. And it's interesting to do in VR because you can actually like pick it with your head and then select it when you're looking at the response you want to have. So if you want, you can start with your doctors and everything being like, nope, I don't like you. I'm not taking your advice. No, no, no. Or sure, I'll play along. Fine. So I'm curious where those two roads take you. If you play along, if that'll actually work out.
Immediate
well.
lobotomy.
Yeah. In VR,
thinking, like, half
fascinating concept.
Yeah, half the screen is just blurred out and you can't speak.
My question to the panel is, will there be a big PSVR game in 2018? Is this it?
Kingsfield, believe.
Wait, Brad, come on, man.
Well,
Would
I mean-
so like seriously though, would Kingsfield be a big PSVR game?
Hell yeah.
Will there be such a
that'd
thing?
be
Dude,
nuts.
From Software is huge now.
Yeah.
And if they build from the ground up or like a Armored Core game, that'd be awesome. Mm-hmm. I think people would be into that.
Okay.
If I could spit that out, it'd be great.
How about the Inpatient? Is it going to be a big game?
No, I think we need sleeper hits for
Sure.
PSVR.
Yes.
I don't think we need a big game that we know is going to be big before it happens, and then it happens, and we knew, I could call this game is going to be incredible. I think it needs those things that just, Huber comes running and screaming about something, or, one of us gets a chance to check something out, and like, this actually is worth the system, I think. Or if you have it, certainly, get this and
Yeah.
dust off your PSVR.
Yeah, because I mean, just as a person who has to organize this podcast, I have problems sometimes. Is like, is the Inpatient a big deal? Should I put it on this list? Should I? Does Delta Force get on here? Like those kind of things.
Of all the, because PSX in the press room, they had, I think, more VR games than non-VR games in there, which I was surprised by. I think it edged it out by like 1 or 2. There
Oh,
were
sure,
6 in the
yeah.
middle, and I think like 8 around the sides.
Bravo Team is the game I was thinking of. What's the actual one in the house?
Firewall.
Firewall.
Zero
Yeah. I get Firewall
Hour?
and yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you did it.
Yeah.
I remembered the name.
You remember that? That's an
Very
That
impossible
name is
task.
impossible to hold in your mind.
Yes.
But They were pushing VR more than I thought they would.
Definitely. And down on the floor, too.
Yeah.
All sorts of crazy things.
Like, I had assumed they were done with it, but I was like, oh, you guys are still on this. All
Shooty
right.
fruity.
Shooty fruity.
Shooty fruity.
Shooty pooty.
Fun to say. January 26th. Dragon Ball Fighters. Dragon.
Dragon. So soon.
So pumped.
Yeah, heck yeah.
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 I'm just excited
So
to like
pumped.
watch you guys play that.
Yeah.
This is, for some reason, the first time you've heard of this. This is a 3v3 fighting game from Arc System Works.
And it looks like the show.
It looks like
It's
this.
like,
Looks
it's
great.
like animated. It looks
Yeah.
they did it. They found a way.
They found a way. Just everything that we see from this game is very exciting. It's got characters from Dragon Ball Z and
Super.
Dragon Ball Super. They said it's like the entire Dragon Ball timeline.
There's a lot of characters, it seems like, so far.
Yeah, not a lot of Dragon Ball.
No, I don't think there's any Dragon Ball characters.
Yeah, put some Dragon
Or
Ball
at least,
in
like,
that.
their Dragon Ball versions.
What's
DLC
the character I think that's so
Maybe that's
funny?
the Z in Fighters.
No,
It's
the one
like-
that they announced that like the character name was something like
Hit?
normal Vegeta.
Oh.
Yeah.
Normal Trunks.
That was a whole
yeah,
thing.
like where they announce any game where you have to announce a character and it's like normal whatever.
So that was a leak, Ian, and some people say that leak was misinterpreted. I don't want to go into that because they're also like, this is huge spoilers, and in
Let's
fact
not
it
go
is.
into it.
Yeah, but apparently normal Vegeta and normal Goku is not a thing to be concerned about.
Okay.
anymore.
okay.
Apparently.
I just thought it was very like I
Yeah.
thought that was an actual press release where they
Yeah.
called it normal whatever.
Yeah.
And that's very funny to me.
wasn't the case.
Not the case.
Not the case.
Alas.
It wasn't the case.
Wasn't
This was
the
not the
case.
case.
Since then, though, I mean, like,
you
Goku
could
Black has
change
been
your
announced.
case.
Yeah, Goku Black. So many
Would
super
you?
characters.
Yes.
Beerus. Hit.
Hit.
Yeah.
Sick. This looks just, I mean, I got nothing bad to say about it.
I don't know a lot about Dragon Ball. I'm
Yeah.
very bad at fighting games. I think this game is exceptional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did it.
It's got a story mode. It's got a story. I can't
There
wait
it
to play
is.
through that
Yeah.
silly story mode. Okay. Also, on the 26th, Decisions, Monster Hunter World.
Ooh,
there
it's
we
an
go.
expensive
That's
day.
what I'm going to be playing.
That's my
on that
Pop Tart,
day.
baby.
That's your Pop-Tart.
That's my Pop Tart, baby.
Your decision's been made, Ian.
Woo! Oh yeah.
What is Monster Hunter World?
I'm
then?
gonna like pre-order this.
What is that?
Okay, so
I'm gonna
it's
pre-order it. Yeah, wow.
I haven't yet, but Monster Hunter is a game where you go around and you hunt monsters with your friends, weekly hunts, and you can like make your character. You can choose your class based on the weapon. You can cook and eat food, and there's a little cinematic, and it gives you a bonus. You have to actually like look for clues and hunt monsters. Oh, it's gonna be great.
Here's the thing, Ian. We've heard Monster Hunter for a long time.
Oh yeah, this one's on the PS4,
Oh.
which is kind of novel.
It's a thing, though. I think.
NPC.
NPC. Thank you, Brad.
And PC. I actually didn't know that. I forgot. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But PC is way later.
Is it way later?
I believe PC is a later release. Because when I said, "Are we doing PS4 or PC?" Ben was like, "It's
You're
it's
right.
later."
That happened. That
So
totally
I was
happened.
like, so I was like, "Okay, PS4 it is."
'Kay.
Same thing that happened with Destiny. The
Yep.
zeitgeist.
Thank you. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
There's a heavier story focus in this. It does feel like more like their attempt to make it a console game, as
Yeah.
opposed to taking the portable game and kind of just we'll make a console version of it. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, let's just make a console version.
And I played the
Console
beta. It
adaptation.
looks and plays quite well.
You had fun in the beta?
Oh, I had a blast.
What was your weapon choice?
I tried them all actually.
Whoa.
But obviously the dual blades was my.
The dual blades.
I think they're like dual hatchets, but they're like cool like hatchet knife things.
Jones,
oh,
were you
man.
up in that beta? You're not.
I didn't play
in
the
it?
beta, but I played it at PAX.
Okay.
The
And
cool
I'm
thing-
bow and arrow for
Oh
life,
yeah,
Oh,
for
nice.
sure.
It's gonna.
I'll
You have
be-
to.
when you see the arrows zoom over your head.
Yeah.
That's me, baby.
And I'll say, "Damn it, that AOE hits me too, Jones."
sorry.
The
must be-
arrows
you
you,
must
have
be
to like
deliberate.
deal with all kinds of crazy like buffs and stuff. It's crazy.
And the monsters are just extremely unpredictable. Tons of personality. When one
Yeah.
of these things turns towards you and you pull aggro, it's intimidating.
And
Oh,
like
man, the gifs.
I
The
think-
animations are so strong.
they're partially scripted, I think, sometimes, but like there are moments where the monster will go over here and then a different monster will come in and they'll start fighting each other and you can kind of just like watch them duke it out for a while.
I think they have to be scripted because of how well they animate with each other.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I
It's
can't imagine that
phenomenal.
happening. Yeah.
But you can like kite guys in to like fight them for you. I got into a couple of weird situations where I was like fighting some lesser monsters just because I like walked on their turf and they were like, "Hey, yo, get out of here." But then like because I like almost killed one and then said screw it and left, it like trauma bonded to me and like joined my team. and my little guy was like riding it, and like I think, and like
cat, you
it was
mean?
like it was like joined our team, and we like
Yeah,
fought
I was
with
confused
it.
how that happened.
I don't understand
sometimes.
why it happened,
Trauma bonded.
but it like
I'm with
it was
you now.
crazy. Yeah, it was like I'm on your team. You killed my family. I'm gonna be with you.
Brad, is this game going to be a big hit?
Big hit.
Yes.
I think
Will it
it
be a big
will.
hit?
I think it will be a big hit.
Yes.
I think
hope
for
so.
Monster Hunter, like a big hit for Monster Hunter in the West, I think it will be.
Yeah.
And I think it's because it's reaching for that console audience.
Yeah.
It's on an extremely popular console.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna do. People seem
last-
excited about it too.
I want to say the last console one was on Wii U.
Did the beta
Yes.
stream
Yes.
well? Were a lot of people streaming it?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope this
There
game
was
streams well.
a
I hope
streamable
it's the
game.
kind of thing where, like, you know how Damiani watches like the pros of the pros of pros of Final Fantasy 14, like being there, doing the hardest stuff.
Damiani watches that?
Oh yeah,
I thought he is that.
He aspires to that and
Oh.
and does that. But I mean,
how
there's always
sad.
in any MMO, there's always like the top 10 teams,
You're right.
and you're
yeah,
never
he's
on
not top
them.
10.
You know.
You're right. yeah.
For
Oh,
sure,
man,
there are
my
going to be
image
people
of
like streaming
Damiani.
Diablo.
And so I wonder. I think they'll be really smart
Diablos
for
or
them to
whatever.
have like maybe just a handful of challenges in world
Oh,
that
yeah.
are like near
Oh.
impossible.
I'm sure
And
there
so
will
you
be.
can follow these teams week by week, just trying
Yeah.
something that they're gonna fail at for months before
Yeah.
they finally
even
do it.
the beta had that. Like
Cool,
there were
cool.
we were
I
when
think
we
that's
were
smart.
streaming it with Ben, we did that where we tried to kill. I want to say it was named Diablos or something like that, but we were trying to kill this big bad, and the thing that made it hard was the time limit on the beta.
Permission?
Missions were only 20 minutes or something like that.
In the actual game, they'll be longer. But
some
yeah,
some
yes.
missions are longer, some are shorter. Yeah. In the real game, some are like go and find 6 berries or whatever. But yeah, some have time limits, like an hour or whatever.
Super detailed world too.
It's crazy.
Really great aesthetic.
What's going to do better on that day? Dragon Ball Fighters or Monster Hunter World?
Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter, I think. Monster Hunter has a rabid fan base, but so does Dragon Ball. So, huh?
It's to me a toss up. I really don't know.
I
what to
don't know. I
How
really
many
don't know.
systems is Dragon Ball on?
Just it's PS4 and Xbox.
Yeah.
Is it on PC?
Good bet for that week.
Ooh, I think it is on PC.
That is a good.
We
bet
won't
for
know,
that.
we
Jones.
won't
We
know.
won't
You're right.
know.
When we're talking
we
about.
won't
I don't know if
like a
we'll
month.
ever know. You know what I mean? Well, we'll know MPDs a month later.
Good bet for that month later. Which did better?
I can't believe I didn't write down platforms for Fighters. I actually don't know if it will be on PC. I'm pretty sure it will.
Okay.
Can someone do a prove it ticket on that one? Sure. All right. Thank you, Jones. Okay. On the 30th, January, not over yet. We have one more big release, and it's called Dissidia Final Fantasy NT.
That's my toaster strudel.
That's your toaster strudel, Jones.
Dude,
Yes.
It's
I'm
got
sad.
Terra.
I'm sad that I mean, when the first Dissidia came out, I was so excited. I was like, wow, a Final Fantasy fighting game? Yes. Like, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for not only something that is a fighting game that I can, compete against someone with these characters, but like, I've always been fascinated with the idea, and they've done it a couple times, but they always kind of half-ass it with the idea of like, take one person from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, jam them all together and think of a reason why they're all together.
Yes.
And give me cutscenes where they're talking to each other. Where like,
Yeah.
like Kefka's talking to Sephiroth and they're hashing it out. Like, I'm like, oh, I'd love that. Like, there's so much lore in the series. And they just never quite do it. It's either there or it's too cute, or the fighting game and like the model's really great, but like the story's really not that complex. And then they had the sequel on PSP, and I tried that out and didn't like it. And so they have this one, and I'm like, okay. Like E3 before the Sony press conference, they got it there, and I'm like, let me try it. And it's just frustrating to like pick up a controller and be like, I want to love this, and you're just trying. It's like that game was just like, this isn't for you. I'm like, it's just frustrating.
played it.
And I had no idea what I was doing. It was one of the largest, most convoluted
isn't for
HUDs
you.
I have ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
And not only is the HUD super confusing, but it's just like, it's the classic Final Fantasy fireworks show. And I'm like, I
Can't see
like,
anything.
my character's the center of the screen. I don't know where they went. I have no idea what I'm doing. And not even like, I couldn't even tell, and this might just be on me. Like, people was like, oh, you're just bad at it. And I'll accept that. But
Yeah.
like, I couldn't even tell what I was bad at. I couldn't even kind of see the
understand.
threshold of talent. It's
Yeah.
like I play Injustice and get my ass handed to me, and like, okay, I see what I did wrong. Like, I know, I'm bad at that character, or that person just is just better at the game.
Yeah.
But I didn't even have like a cursory enjoyment of the game. I wasn't even
Yeah.
the novelty of it wasn't even enough.
Jones Noctis
me to
is in
enjoy.
this, though.
I wish I could have played at E3.
Yeah.
Noctis, he wasn't announced yet. Maybe that
Okay,
would have just
yeah.
changed the whole thing.
I really
I'll
enjoyed
play
that,
it.
Jones.
What, you enjoyed that?
My
pick?
my little mini rant.
That little rant. I really,
Eddie Jones rant?
That
But
was-
it's because
that
I
was
want to
fun.
love it. It's because I'm just waiting for. It's kind of like Monster Hunter, you know. Like there's a franchise I was always really interested in. I'm just like, wait, now is it? Okay, this looks kind of interesting. Oh, it's on 3DS now.
time,
Maybe
baby.
I can take it with me. And it's like so clearly now.
World.
Yeah.
It's
World
it's
is
the
now.
time
now,
to
now.
jump.
World.
Yeah.
My favorite Jones rants are the ones that I don't have any skin in the game,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like I'm not being hurt by this. Like go for it. Like
Yeah.
I don't know anything about this game. Yeah.
That concludes January. It's time to move on to February.
Is that how I was born in February, and I've always just said February.
They make fun of me for saying February. It is how you should say it.
But it's like my whole life.
February is
Yeah.
correct. February. But just say February.
Fighters, you asked.
February.
Sorry?
Fighters, you asked.
Yes.
PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC.
Thank you, Brad.
Woo.
Yeah, that's cool.
Thanks, Brad.
Cool to see it supported. You know, fighting games on PC were a rarity
Yeah, now it's
a few years
coming
ago.
up.
Yep. It's
great.
And now it's just like, yeah, let's just put it on PC too.
Yeah,
Just
why
go
not?
there.
Why not?
Let's just do it. You know what? They're going to make mods. That's okay.
We got the net code.
It's okay. We're kicking off February with EA Sports UFC 3.
Oh, this is my toaster strudel.
UFC
cares
3 is your
enough
toaster strudel?
Well,
To make it his
read
toaster
what
strudel.
else is on there.
What?
Not next to it.
Oh, yeah. I did some notes on this. So there's an ultimate team mode in this where loot boxes unlock your new moves and abilities. So you know, like
no.
EA Sports, they want to
they
you want to have
love it.
ultimate teams. You know what I mean? So you get new players and things, but because you're just one fighter, to get new moves and abilities, that's what they've monetized and put into
Toaster
loot boxes.
strudel.
Yeah, that's why
horrifying.
Toasters and especially with that Battlefront fiasco
Yeah.
recently.
EA keep
Oh,
it
Battlefront, Need for Speed, it's everything.
Why
Yeah.
won't
Like
they
every
learn?
game they're releasing.
Yeah.
Why won't
Because
they
they're probably
stop?
making money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because on FIFA, it makes so
Battlefront was
much
probably
money.
the only thing that really hurt them.
And Madden, it makes so much money, and so it works for their other EA Sports games. So like, how do we do this for UFC? We only have one guy.
Yeah.
And someone's like, I got it. Moves. It's like,
Moves. The gameplay
Bill,
portion
yes!
of it.
yeah. Oh, good pick, Brad. I am moving on though. On February 6th, we see Shadow of the Colossus. That's an old game that already came out.
It's a remake, Kyle.
A remake.
Yeah, but
It's not
Blue
even
Point
called remastered.
Studios.
It's just
Yeah, here's the
Shadow
thing,
of the
though.
Colossus.
Kyle never puts remakes in these. He ignores them. If it's a remaster, if it's a re-release, Kyle usually ignores them. Why would he put this on this
Because
list?
it's not a remaster. It's a
What is it?
full-blown remake, Kyle.
Like from the ground up?
From the ground up. Completely different
Really?
studio.
What studio?
Blue Point.
Who are they?
They were known for doing ports. That's how they got, I think, in the game. And
this
Sony saw their work and
Seems like it doesn't belong in this list. Then it just sounds like a regular old.
Kyle, this is an out of respect pick. And there's some new stuff in the game. I don't know all the new stuff.
Yeah.
But I know there's
Is there
some,
new stuff?
Yeah, there's a little new stuff. They showed some part
The
with
forest.
the forest,
You
wander
walk
in the
around the
forest.
forest.
Yeah,
Yeah. So Blue Point is best in the biz. Blue Point
best port studio.
is the team you hire to make the best possible
Yeah.
ports, and they have made the best possible remasters and ports in the past. Now they're making kind of basically their own game. It's not their own game. It's not a unique IP,
Right.
but they did, as Brad say, make this one from the ground.
It looks great
Looks great.
visually.
Yeah.
I didn't believe
I ragged on this game
until
in the
I
past.
saw it
Yeah.
in motion.
And
I was
then
And I
like,
bet
oh.
that's kind of boring to hear. Just be like, okay, I bet it does. But like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those, remasters / remakes. I would put it more in the remaster camp than remakes. I'm very tentative to call something a remake.
Wait,
It's a remake,
especially
yeah.
after Resident Evil on GameCube came out. It's like
Yeah.
that's a remake.
Yeah,
is
but
that.
there's
This is
new
that,
stuff
though.
in this.
This is not that at all. Like,
If they put Crimson Heads in here,
yeah,
then
they
it's a
added like
remake.
Crimson Heads and Lisa and the
Yeah.
house where there was a door here that wasn't there.
Hey
This is just
Jones,
a-
there could
this
be
is-
there could be stuff like that in there.
potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
And then just from what I have played so far. But this
I would love it if one of the new Colossi.
Yeah, me too.
Crimson Heads.
there are
Or
it
if
just
you
comes
don't-
back, hunts you across
Yeah.
the whole game.
If you
You're
don't
like,
burn
"Ah."
them, if you don't burn the Colossi, they come after you.
But there are just things in the environment that were not there. There are just details, like stuff was just like a gray wall, and now
There's
it's
a whole
just
forest.
foliage and all these little, flowers and just it's just so much. There were areas in that game that I thought were desolate by design. That I thought it's like, oh, this world's kind of dying. It's
Right.
like it's just a desert, and even the forests are kind of barren. And it's like, no, this game's just a huge open world with these giant things, and so we're not splurging on the environment.
Yeah, PS2,
Where it's,
dude.
Yeah.
PS4 now, baby. So
PS4.
you just go through areas. I'm like, wow, I missed the whole concept of what this area could have looked like.
Seeing the Colossi in the new graphics, was eye-opening to me because like I saw the flying one and it has like gas-filled ballast
In the desert?
on the bottom of it, and I'm like, oh,
Which
that's
you were shooting at before, just
right,
yellow
but it's
things.
like, yeah,
and now
I
it's
was like,
oh,
okay,
that's
they're
what
yellow
those
things.
are.
I'm like, oh, right, that's how you're staying aloft. Of course, it's so clear to me now.
Yeah.
Little 6-year-old
Yeah.
me didn't.
I feel totally bad
How
for
old
ever
were you
ragging
when
on
that
this
came out?
game.
That's
I
okay.
really do.
You came around.
I came around. Just seeing it in action, in motion, is proof that
Yeah.
Blue Point cares about this.
I think it's skeptical. I think it's okay to be skeptical of
Oh,
remasters.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm
never
not
know.
skeptical any longer. I think that looks pretty good. By the way, we didn't play price game, but I think $39.99 is kind of part of the story. Like, that's really interesting.
Beautiful.
That's where the price.
God, if you've never played it, oh
Yeah.
boy.
Oh, you're in for a
And then
treat.
Lost
Hop on board.
Sphere
$4
shows
you're in
up,
for a
and
treat.
Lost Sphere's like, I'm 50.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, Lost Sphere.
But I can play it
Shadow
on
Class
Switch.
is one of my favorite games of all time.
It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Oh man.
It was one of the first games I ever reviewed, and I was like,
What'd you give it?
wait, what? That was a 9.5, I think.
Nice. That's a 9.5.
That's a game trailer's 10.
Pump the brakes. I'm just kidding.
Something.
That was one of the first games that made me like feel.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Besides Sweet Code.
That was the review we took to MTV. We went to New York to meet with Viacom.
Nice.
I was like,
I think that's why.
on.
Jones,
there's
that made you
Trico.
money.
That made you
legit-
money.
Yeah, it made you money.
thanks, Shadow.
That was a
February.
check. We're still cashing.
February, yeah, you kind of are. Wow, that's weird. If you think of the timeline, if you think of the
Wow.
February 9th, 13th is Dynasty Warriors 9. 9.
I forgot this is still going.
Yeah, you're like, come on, like they make one every year. Right?
I was surprised. I thought it'd be higher up.
Yeah.
But this
The
one's
numbered-
open world, though, right?
Oh.
This one's like crazy open world or something, right?
Yeah, but the last time we talked about it being open world, we got corrections that were like Dynasty
tell if
Warriors
this
has
is real.
already been open world. And so I'm like, okay, so I had to look into really what is new about this one. So here we go, Jones. It is by Omega Force. This one, PS4, Xbox One, PC. You got a grappling hook. All right, that's
Cool.
cool. Yeah, in that open world, you got a day-night cycle and weather effects that happen in this open world. And apparently, like, it's harder for enemies to see at night, and like weather actually affects combat, so they take some of those things into account. And you can customize your own base. So you can add things to your base that actually impact gameplay. Apparently, like there's a gong that'll change the in-game music, but you can also like set up food, and if your warriors eat the food, they'll be better
Oh,
in the next
okay.
battles and stuff like that. So yeah, it is a weird iteration in parts of Dynasty Warriors that you wouldn't think they would iterate upon, but that's kind of interesting in a way.
Is this the Muso kind of?
Yes.
style?
Absolutely.
Okay,
So this
yeah.
is a Muso game, but
Yeah.
all those things we just talked about are very un-Muso-like.
Yeah,
So
that's
yeah,
cool.
they're going for it. Dynasty Warriors 8 came out in 2013, by the way. So it has
Whoa,
been a while.
okay, yeah.
It's been a while. Time for 9.
Sweet.
Cool. February. February 15th is the Secret of Mana remake.
Yay.
Now, why is this one in here?
Yeah, a good question, Ian. This is another ground up one where it's like completely different, but at the same time, very respectful of what is it called? Is they're like very honest of the original. Mm-hmm.
Faithful.
Faithful.
Love letter?
That is the word I was looking for.
Yeah,
Faithful.
faithful.
Extremely faithful, almost to a negative point where the animations just look dumb when you're using a 3D model who's like looking both, like
Yeah.
old RPGs used to like
Yeah.
Greek, just have like the
Flip,
character
yeah.
model just flip and hop around. They do that with the 3D character models, and it's like they're like, no, we're being faithful. It's like, well, you
being
look
cute.
dumb. You look
Yeah.
dumb. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be.
I'll play it.
Yeah.
I like Secret of Mana.
You're gonna play this, Brad?
Heck yeah,
Oh,
dude.
you just played through the original.
Yeah.
You just played through the original. though.
I didn't just play it recently, but yeah, I
With
like.
the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, yeah.
What are we
Classic.
talking about?
Classic.
30 hours? 40 hours?
I don't know, 30 maybe.
It's a long time before you can get
it's-
the 2-player stuff.
It's not that long,
How long till it get to 2-player stuff?
like an hour.
Because
Okay.
we tried that at Easy
Oh,
Living,
yeah,
right?
that's right.
Yeah.
And we were like, wait.
So, but I mean, Brad, you're not gonna be curious about the story. You're not gonna be curious about what happens in the story. You're not gonna be curious about like what the upgrades are. For
There
your
might be
character.
Crimson Heads.
Doesn't mean I have to
Yeah.
beat it all the way. I can just have fun playing
There's
it for a bit though.
Okay.
Colossus in there.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if that one really belonged on the list.
It ain't for
but
everybody.
It seemed like such an effort into this one in particular.
It's cool. It's just good to see it again.
Yep, it is cool to see a Secret of Mana respected
Yeah.
by Square Enix. So yeah, it's on there. February 20th, Metal Gear Survive.
Shall we move on?
Give me a hot take.
Shall we move on?
I don't know if there's anything more to say, but I'm excited.
Right.
No.
I'm intrigued.
We've said it.
I need we shall or we shall not.
Give
We
me
shall.
a hot take.
John says we shall.
Yeah,
I need a hot take from you on this.
From
game.
me?
Yeah.
Then we shall not. We shall not move on. Hot take from me. This game will be popular. No, it won't be popular. It'll be well played. I don't think it'll fail. It won't flop. I don't think Metal Gear Survive will flop. I think we talked about streamability of Monster Hunter World. there's gonna be streamability to this game.
Mm-hmm.
There is a
Ironic
cooperative.
or serious?
Ironic.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't think people are gonna. I think people will be like, "Oh, this is actually pretty good."
It's gonna be goofy fun.
I think that happened with Jones, your game with pinatas.
Dead
Fortnite?
Rising? Dead
Fortnite.
Yeah.
With Fortnite.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Where nobody's like, dude, this game is so excellent, but people try it out.
Sure.
And then
Yeah.
they actually have a good time. I think
Wait.
that's kind of what's going to
It's
happen.
because they put Battle Royale in it.
Yeah, but I mean, yes.
That's why people play it.
But it's also, I think people hopping into it didn't see a game where they would grow attack. Didn't see the game
Sure.
just like, oh yeah.
But they're going to add a Battle Royale mode to this, too.
Yeah, not promised, but not confirmed. But they ought to. Yeah,
They should,
really
yeah.
should. But yeah, so I think, yeah, Brad, my hot take is like, yeah, there's going to be people hating on it. It's not Kojima's Metal Gear. Everyone hates Konami. But I think what you will see is a lot of people having fun with it. And
I bet people will be surprised.
Yeah.
They'll be
Yeah.
like, oh, it actually doesn't suck.
Yeah.
Or it'll be like the worst thing ever.
Jones, I think it's actually a lot like regular Fortnite, where there's zombie
Great.
waves that come. You have to build traps. You have to build a fort. Yeah, I think
Golf clap for that.
yeah, I think people will like it. That is it for February.
Oh.
Y'all hear that? You know, it's nice this happened. Nice this happened right as we wrapped up February. It's podcast halftime.
The following are the official sponsors of Easy Allies for the month of January in the year of 2018. Brent Klaus. Brent Klaus is a 2D animator and illustrator specializing in motion graphics and art direction. He produces animated content for brands using bold colors, fun character animation, and will sneak in a video game reference wherever he can. You can find him and his work on Twitter at Brent Klaus. Mango. Scorn, an atmospheric horror adventure currently in development at Ebb Software, set in a nightmarish universe of odd forms and somber tapestry. Go to scorn-game.com for more information. iKeyless. Since 2002, iKeyless has specialized in replacement automotive keys and remotes. They can save you up to 75% off dealership prices. Visit their updated website at iKeyless.com and use promo code EASY at checkout for free shipping and an additional 17% off of your order. Sweet Justice, a sound design company based in England that's worked on Battlefield, Mirror's Edge, Injustice 2, Call of Duty, Cuphead, and a load of indies. Check out their website at www.sweetjustice.audio. Jojo Dent Co., your friendly automotive dent repair expert. If you are currently an Easy A patron and are in the Denver metropolitan area, tweet at FastMower if you would like to have your minor door dings repaired free of charge. Hoglaw. Whether you're starting a business at level 1, stuck fighting the dreaded fundraising boss, or finally cashing out with a well-earned high score, you need a good business lawyer at your side. Rick Hogue started Hoglaw to bring more than a decade of experience to companies like yours and is proud to support the Allies. Check him out at hoeglaw.com. L. Thanis. Carlos X360. Founded in 2006, established as a company in 2010. Currently, Carlos X360 is a global network of blogs and forums. The end goal is to become a game publisher developer. The network consists of many subjects, including Call of Duty, Destiny, Battlefront, Devil May Cry, and Nintendo Switch. Join Carlos in discussing all things video games. If you're an investor, get in touch. Carlos is looking for around $50 million. All of these links are available in the description. Thank you to our sponsors.
We should try that.
You got 50 million hanging around, Kyle?
I do not.
You want to drop on Carlos?
No. But I mean, like, I've seen a bunch of Shark Tank.
There you go.
Does that help?
It might.
I feel like I know what to do if I ever have. I know what to do in an investor
Like if
meeting.
you're staring at Mark Cuban.
I know
Okay.
how to handle that meeting now.
Gotcha. Cool.
I'm like, I'm in.
And I have to see it to believe it.
I know what he's looking for, Carlos. I think we can do this.
I want to do an easy update where you like try to pitch me on something.
Yeah. You're going to lose a lot of your business. Like you're not gonna. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able
He'll
to get
take
50
80%.
Yeah, but yeah, we can make this. We can make this happen. Okay, March, the final month we're talking about tonight. On March 20th, dang. So March has a ton of really good games. Pretty dry beginning and middle of the month. It's not until March 20th that we get into the thick of it. With, on the 20th, Jones, there's a game that I think you lit up for, but we're not doing that yet. Attack on Titan 2 first.
Oh.
That's coming to PC, PS4, Switch, and Xbox One. That's a game where you're like a Spider-Man.
Yeah,
I mean,
didn't tell me you like this game.
he loves Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I believe I cut that review, and I get it, you know. No, I didn't. I think Don cut that. Somebody else. I
But you
think,
watched
stepped in.
it, and you're like, oh.
But I saw him,
Yeah.
streaming that game, and I read the script because I did the VO,
Yeah.
and it made sense because I think there's a lot. I think feel is a big thing. I think that's why people are excited about Dragon Ball. You know, it's like you can really sense that power. It's like, oh yeah, I just want to go at each other with these characters, and obviously that's a game that has a very specific feel to it. It's kind of something where you watch and you're like, oh, it must be so fun to be those people and to use those machines, and it doesn't feel like they sacrificed anything to bring that world to life. So like a sequel, that just making it better and continuing the story.
And so that is
That's
it.
pretty hype.
Basically, one of their bullet points is they're enhancing that movement system even more. But really, I think the appeal is that it's just season 2 of the show. So everything you saw story-wise, season 2 is going to be in Attack on Titan 2. Cool.
Sweet.
Yeah. Also on March 20th, Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, Pop-Tart.
That's your Pop-Tart.
Let's go, dude.
Oh, he's eating that.
I'm
He's
so
chewing that down.
excited.
What is this game?
This is a multiplayer pirate game where you are going at it solo if you're completely insane, or teaming up with friends, hopefully, and sailing out on the open seas, searching for treasure, and very likely encountering other people that would very much like to steal your stuff and kill you.
Excellent description, Jones. I get it. You describe that as like, oh, that sounds like a Pop-Tart.
He'd be good on Shark Tank.
And I think
He could pitch it real good.
Yeah, here's my 50 mil.
Yeah.
And I think one of my favorite things about it is the procedure of operating the boat. It's not some, again, you could maybe do it by
Very
yourself, but like you
realistic,
need
yeah.
teammates. You need to be constantly talking to them. You need to get good. Kind of reminded me of Star Trek Bridge Crew. Like you need to know the systems and get good at them. But it seemed like something that if you do and you know how that boat works and you get a couple good runs in you and you are playing just with friends that will communicate with you and listen to you, you're unstoppable in that game. So I'm excited to go up against other YouTube channels and other. I just want to want to go nuts on this game.
And it's
I'm
got
really
like
really excited about it.
the simulation is way better than I expected. Like if you get a hole in your boat right here, water only goes into it when the waves are actually that high that it would go into it.
Ooh,
it's
nice.
very cool.
Yeah.
God, I'm excited for this game.
They recently put out a progression trailer that showed like how your character will progress, basically how you'll play through the game.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. Oh, Jones, this is worth watching.
There's the
yeah, I
gold
haven't seen
faction, the like kill skeletons faction, and then which is like the magic faction. And then
you basically
One other
choose a
one, I think?
path.
Yeah.
Like one path makes you better at finding treasure. You'll find
Yeah.
better treasure. You'll find more treasure. One path makes you better at combat. One path makes you better at spells, magic, and things like that. And so it's kind of interesting. And so you'll pick up missions, and you go to a table, and everybody in the crew is just like, we should do this mission that's gonna make me better at my faction. And someone's like, no, I'm gold faction. We're doing this gold faction mission. And so you kind of like throw knives at the things that you want to do.
vote
That
for
sounds
it.
so
Yeah.
fun.
Everything. That's the coolest thing is everything is very tactile and in the world. The voting on missions is in the world. Looking
Yes.
at the map is,
The
in,
map
the
is in
world.
the world.
Holding a
it
map
has
up
funny-
for your own treasure, you look at it, and to if someone else is like, hey, can I see that? You flip it around and show them.
And if it's dark, if you're in a dark
If
cave,
you're in the,
it's
you can't
tough
see
to
it.
read.
And like if you take out your little concertina, you're playing your part of the song, and then someone else who takes out their little hurdy-gurdy or whatever it's called plays their part of the song too, synced up. In the world, you can all just play songs together.
You can't set waypoints. You gotta read the map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta be like, no,
You got-
west,
you have to
west. Keep
take
going
out
west.
a
You'll just bump
compass
into it, or like, oh
and
no,
look
go
at
north
it.
now. And my number one phobia in the world is dark water. I just just going out.
you mean in the
just
real world?
Being out
Oh, yeah.
in the middle of the ocean and dark water, and the boat leaves, like that movie where the people are scuba diving, they come up and the cruise ship's gone. Like,
Open water.
That is the absolute worst thing I could possibly imagine. So like. I'm working through my fears with this game, dropping into the water, and just you can see the shark just coming at you like through.
Jones,
through
similarly,
the dark blue.
Similarly, my fear, submechanophobia, is man-made objects in water. Oh man.
We'll do it. We'll get through it together.
Oh boy, I had some moments. Oh boy.
Ian, have you seen the cool underwater strip club on Reddit?
Whoa.
In Sea of Thieves?
No, sorry. I'm just wondering if this would
I was like, whoa, there's way more to this game than I didn't know about.
I wonder if that would
definitely
set
didn't
off
see
your
that trailer.
fear.
Oh, I would be terrified of that.
Oh, it's so cool.
Like, anything underwater made by human beings, like if
Yeah.
it's got the barnacles and it's like all green and looming, like
Yeah.
oh my god, I like can't even think about it.
Huh. Okay.
It like makes my skin actually crawl.
If I had to make a list of like the top 8 coolest things I've seen on the internet, that underwater strip club is there. It ranks.
There's a dark fascination, so like I
Yeah.
would look at it,
okay.
but like it's my nightmare. Strip clubs above water, top, near my nightmares, but underwater, oh baby.
Well, it was because that's the thing, it was abandoned. It was a bad idea, and so all the images are of this abandoned underwater strip club.
So they intentionally built it underwater?
Yeah.
Did it flood?
You would like travel underwater. No, it was just like a bad idea. And like
if
it
there's
didn't succeed as
if
a
the
business.
pictures are inside it and it's not flooded,
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Okay,
But looking at it from the outside, I would be terrified.
got it. Okay,
Yeah.
there are images of both.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Half of those images are
So
terrifying.
weird.
Ironically, I love lighthouses.
Sea of Thieves,
They're
though.
near water.
Yeah, there's always a lighthouse. There's always one.
There's always a lighthouse.
a lighthouse.
Would you kindly?
God.
Ian's
gonna
kicked
give
off
it to you.
2018 wonderfully.
golf claps.
I'm sorry, you just leveled up. You're gonna have to
Oh,
work way harder.
damn
it. Yes, that was huge. Threw a water bottle straight into the trash. I don't think I've
I missed
seen
one
that.
earlier today.
Okay, well,
So,
you hit that one.
50-50.
50-50. Better than normal.
Another huge game on March 20th. Yakuza 6.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
I'm surprised that's not your Pop-Tart.
I'm not even close to 6. I'm working on Kilometer right
you're
now.
going through
Oh,
'em.
okay.
Yeah,
All right, gotta play through 'em.
all right.
I got ways to go, man.
Yakuza 6, The Song of Life. That's coming to PS4. That is the
It has a
final game.
subtitle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
Song
know
of
that.
Life.
I haven't heard that.
Yeah. Kazuma Kiryu. How'd I do on that, Jones?
Yeah.
Okay. This is his
Kazuma
final game
Kiryu.
as kind of like the vibes of Uncharted 4, where they're like, this is Nathan Drake's last
Yeah,
Uncharted game.
it's then-
It's that kind of vibe. You don't know for sure if he's dying or at the end or not, but you know for sure that after this, Yakuza games will not star this character. So it's got that weight to it.
Mm-hmm.
What is going to be the end of the story?
They probably won't kill him off because like people got really upset when they killed off Nathan Drake at the end of 4.
Don't do that.
Oh,
We're going to have to like bleep that out.
sorry.
That's
Yeah,
a fake.
well, sorry.
But that's like this. Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. You level down.
Down level.
You left down level.
Got him.
Did it. Oh, I hate that so much. Okay,
But wait, now am I back to my original level?
you're worse. You're lower than your original level.
great. Got it.
You're level 2.
Goal
You're
achieved.
down to level 2.
Wow, that's a lot of levels. I was like level 6.
Ooh,
at
Kyle
least.
got peeved.
I got peeved. March 23rd. A Way Out. This game needs an explanation.
That's my toaster strudel.
Oh, Ian.
Whoa.
Let me hear it, Ian.
Yeah, let's hear it. Explain
Here's-
what this game is, and then explain why it's your Toaster Strudel.
All right. I'm excited for this game. Don't
Yeah.
misread toaster strudel.
Don't misread it.
Toaster strudel doesn't mean I don't like this game. It means you got to pump the brakes.
Yes.
Rein in your wild expectations, Huber.
Oh, shots.
He's not listening.
Huber's not listening.
Huber's not listening. Hubers of the world. I don't want you to be hurt. This game actually seems really awesome. It's couch co-op only, I'm pretty sure, where you
You can
right?
play online,
No,
but
you-
you cannot
you
play
can.
by yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, you cannot play by
Yes.
yourself.
Yes.
But if one person buys the game, the other person does not have to.
Correct.
Yes.
You can like host it for them.
Friends Pass.
Friends Pass. But what it is these two guys try to break out of prison together, and then the rest of it's them on the lam, as far as I know. And you always see both of them on screen, but you're not always next to each other. One of you could be off here doing crazy stuff, and the split screen is always like changing and different and stuff. It looks very cinematic, very cool. I'm worried about it. I'm very excited for it, but I'm very worried about it, especially after the display of the creator at Game Awards. He was pretty out there.
Joseph Fares.
Yeah, so who knows? Like,
Wait, it's a Toaster Strudel because of that moment?
yeah. Because I was all in on this game before when he seemed really cool and interesting. Now he seems kind of pompous and crazy. So I'm interested to see how that translates into a game.
Whoa.
Yeah. Also, I think that the game, I'm just curious. I'm curious. I'm skeptical, but optimistic, and curious to see if it'll maintain through its runtime. If the gimmick stays interesting, if the story is good, which I am skeptical on. But I mean, yeah, like I said, I'm very excited for this game. I want to play it.
I want to share a silly story with Joseph Fares because we're talking about him. So he's like that all the time behind the scenes. So behind the scenes of the Game Awards, like earlier that day, I ran into him and I said, "Hi, you were my favorite part of EA's press conference." And he's like, yeah, I really like your stuff too. And I'm like, how do you know me? He's like, that one video you made with Jeff Keighley. I was like, all right, okay. Sure. He's like, you must play my game. And I'm like, yeah, I'll play it. We'll play it. We'll stream it.
You must play it.
Yeah, he's like, I'm very passionate. He says that about himself. I'm very passionate. You must play my game.
And that kind of thing, like,
it shows you tweeted with him.
I bumped into him at the after party, and he pretty much picked up right where he left off on the. You know, he's like, you get what I'm saying, right? You get it. And I'm like, I get it. And he's like, you get it. I'm like, I just replied to you and told you that I get it. I've been a games journalist, you know, for over a decade. I understand.
Yeah.
Ian,
but like,
I get it.
His personality makes you want to play his game more. That's
oh
what
no,
I mean.
see,
That's why I shared that.
for me, like, the fastest way to unsell me on something is to try to hard sell me on it.
I don't think it was hard selling.
Also, like, why? Like, who cares about the Oscars? Why go against the Oscars at a Game Awards thing? Who cares?
You're right.
Who gives a shit?
But it's, you know, impressions matter, you know?
I guess. But, like, it's neither here nor there. Like, it wasn't in the lexicon. No one was talking about it. It's like if I was just, like, suddenly just like, hey, oranges suck. Citrus? Come on.
Hey, man, sometimes you get a moment in your
He
life.
was just feeling the vibes.
Yeah.
He was just feeling the vibes.
I mean, I guess it's like if I was on a podcast and I was like, oh, some other podcast.
Yeah.
Last podcast on the left. Fuck that.
So, you're right.
Never
yeah.
listened
If
to
you
it.
start talking bad about other podcasts,
Right.
I'd be furious.
I was like, oh,
yeah.
Shittown wasn't that good.
Yeah.
Like, who cares?
What's
Who cares?
super funny is, I mean, like, he was there to promote the Friends Pass, which EA
Which
had
he
to
never did.
announce the next day. Yeah.
Keeley was like trying so. I felt so bad for Keeley.
Yeah.
Keeley was trying so hard to get him to like mention the reason he was there.
Yeah.
And he just wouldn't do it.
What was the vibe backstage when that was going down?
Yeah.
The backstage vibe was good because it was like a funny thing that was
Right.
happening.
That's good press.
The vibe in my earpiece was not good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was like
Oh, you were on earpiece the whole time?
yeah.
Yeah.
CIA.
Well, no, it was a headset. Sorry. It was
Oh,
a
okay.
headset. I don't wanna,
I thought
don't
you were
wanna,
just like.
Well, right, but you
Yeah.
were
Yeah,
on.
with the
you
little
were on
twirly
the,
down into the neck.
You got to be
Secret
on cam
Service
to
style.
get a little twirly.
Yeah.
I was off cam, so you don't get one of those little.
Poor
twirlers.
Keeley though.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It was awkward.
Yeah. But I think he handled it well.
He handled it great. I mean, that said, like, nothing against Joseph Ferris or the game.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for this game.
Yeah,
I'm just worried because, like, I have little Huber in my ear who's just like, this is going to be the greatest thing of all time. And I'm like,
I
don't
hope,
be hurt.
Yeah, the concept's really awesome. I just hope
Yeah.
I hope it's actually fun to
Right.
play. I
Right.
don't know. I don't know how it plays or anything like that. So, but the concept's awesome.
I think it might
yeah.
go a little heavy rain, you know? Like, okay, outstaying, you're
origami?
welcome.
Whoa. Heavy Rain's fun.
Well, that's another.
Well, here's the thing. I think
Shall we move
longer,
on?
Longer than it needs to.
Heavy Rain's pretty short, I thought.
Longer than it needed to be.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Boy.
But like, I'm gonna
okay.
be playing that with Huber, so it's gonna be a fun time.
You're going to be guaranteed fun time.
Guaranteed
Have
fun
you
time.
picked
with me and Huber.
who's gonna be who?
Oh, I don't care. We'll both.
I mean, clearly, you know,
I'll let Huber pick.
you got to be Joseph Ferris's brother,
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Whatever.
and you
gotta
got to
be
be the hot-headed one,
like
Yeah.
whoever gets the
You gotta be the young
shotgun.
guy in
the one,
Whoever
Huber.
gets
the
the
one who
shot.
speaks with his fists.
Huber's got to be the dad.
Yeah. Whoever gets the shotgun, I'm just like, hey, Huber, you could be that guy.
Yeah.
So he's gonna want. He's
He'll
gonna want to use a
swap halfway
shotgun
through, like, oh,
because
sorry.
Huber's gonna want to be the wheelman, and he's gonna want to have a shotgun.
I didn't think about that. You're going to get attached to your own character.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I'm the one with the kid. I got to go find that kid.
I
yeah.
gotta find the kid.
Yeah.
That's what I hope happens in that, is that you get attached to your character and then you have to make
The choice.
the choices for that character that you would want to make.
Yes.
You know?
And
like
but
when
they
we
butt
played
against the choices
and they butt
of the
against
other-
each other.
yes,
When he's like,
yes.
I need to go and save my
yeah.
Vinny in Vegas,
Yeah.
or he's gonna get killed by the mob. My kids over here, I gotta save them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah.
Ooh, I
like
like
if
that.
that kind of stuff's happening, this game is
Yeah.
gonna be amazing.
Bring that on.
I don't know if that'll work with me and Huber. We'll just be like, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Let's do that.
But I mean, like, we added that out when we played Until Dawn, when we were all rooting for a character, you know?
Yeah, that was fun.
Like that's me, you know? Like that has a whole new level.
We
to
were
it.
rooting
Yes.
for the dog.
What?
We were rooting for the dog in Until Dawn. I remember.
You
yeah,
were?
but we also had our own characters who we were
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
singularly rooting for.
I was,
Yeah.
I was trying
Yeah.
to kill
Everybody's rooting for
other
that.
characters.
Whose fault was it at the end that literally all of us died? And like,
Was it Elise?
The last 3
Yeah, yeah.
seconds.
Elise, yeah.
Yeah.
Someone
She went
turned
for
on
the
a
light
light
switch.
She turned on the light
yeah,
switch,
and
yeah.
the
But, like,
place
she
was
didn't
full of
know.
gas.
'Cause
Oh,
the
she
thing
didn't
is,
know, yeah.
At
It
least
wasn't her
genuinely
fault.
felt bad. We were joking
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's all your fault. But like, how'd she know not to turn on the light
Yeah.
switch?
Right, right.
I feel bad about that still.
It
That
was
was a
just
fun
like,
stream.
yeah, it was just unfortunate that we made it literally until the last 5 seconds.
I thought we couldn't end it better.
Oh, it was
Oh,
perfect.
exactly.
That
It
was
was
fantastic.
what you want.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Exactly, yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
March 23rd, Another huge game on the 23rd. Ni no Kuni 2.
Yeah.
Revenant Kingdom.
Woo! That game is beautiful.
Yeah, that's a beautiful game.
I didn't even play the first one, and the trailer about this almost made me cry.
Whoa, really?
Well, I was just like, oh, this music and this.
I'll say the first game starts off real sad.
Oh yeah, I never played it for that reason.
Real sad.
Starts off real sad.
Real sad.
Yeah. Well, this takes place hundreds of years later.
Mm-hmm.
Those incidents probably won't even matter.
The demo I played at E3, I was like sad to move on from the environment they spawned me into.
Oh, cool.
It was like in a canyon, and
Oh,
there's
yeah,
like
the
clouds floating through the canyon,
Yeah,
and
so
like little
jolly.
planes that were all like spinning and getting ready to take off, and all these little characters talking to each other. And I clearly just had to like go up to this person and talk, and then they would fly me to the next place. And I'm like, I don't want to leave this place. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, it was really fun.
such a beautiful
beautiful.
world.
That kind of RPG.
Very immersive.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Actually, it's not fair to say that kind of RPG because I don't know if this kind of RPG exists anymore. Where you do feel like you're just going to a new world each time, and just it's all so interesting looking around in it. You know, like Final Fantasy 15 had to be narrowed. Sections had to be closed off for them to finish that game. This game's obviously been delayed a few times, but yeah, just to see them go all out in this world and do it all it's cool.
Heck yeah, dude.
Heck yeah, delay it all you want.
Heck yeah. Let it cook.
For now, March 23rd. March 27th, Far Cry 5.
Shall we move on?
We shall.
We shall.
Oh, really?
I got a preview up. It's cool.
Okay,
You can check
we
out the
moved
preview.
on.
Yeah, we
But,
moved on.
Yeah.
Oh, now I want to know why.
I don't have a lot to say.
Okay, check out Jones's preview.
Yeah.
March 27th, the final game we're talking about. No, it's actually not the final game we're talking about. It's the final game that's listed. MLB The Show 18.
Solid.
Aaron Judge on the cover.
Who's that?
It's just a cool guy for the best team ever in baseball.
Yankees?
really-
Yeah.
I was like going through the Rolodex in my mind to like come up with a really bad
I
baseball
was like,
team.
where's Kyle
Oh, yeah.
from again?
Yeah.
I was like, is he a Mets fan or a Yankees fan?
Could have gone either way.
My name is Judge.
What is that?
It's from Arrested Development. When they're gonna do a Judge Reinhold Judge like courtroom drama, and they've got William Hung and the Hung Jury
Yeah.
as the band. Yeah.
Will our children get that?
No.
Yeah.
Most people don't get it. Someone just randomly, I must have said it somewhere, but someone randomly tweeted, "My name is Judge" to me
Love
the
that.
other day.
Yeah. Oh, I know what our children like. They'll talk to like their fingernails, and they're like, "What's William Hung?" And the fingernail will know.
It'll
be
just
fine.
say in their ear.
Yeah.
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 I love. For some reason, Ian quoted Robin Hood Men in Tights before this podcast started, and then turned to me and was like, "Did you know what that's from?" And I saw it 2 days ago. I'm like, "How on earth did that come up?" And there's like one scene where like a kid runs up to them and quotes something, and then turns to the camera and screams and runs off.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Amanda's like, "Oh, it's a Home Alone bit." We were all
Yeah.
like, "Oh, that's what that is."
Because it's very rooted in the time. Yeah.
well, it's like Scary Movie and all it, not another
Yeah.
teen movie. All that stuff. They were just like, unless
They make a Home Alone.
super dated
bit?
now. Yeah.
Because he just looks at the camera and goes,
They make a Malcolm X bit. It's everything that came out in like 94
Yeah,
or
it's
whatever.
kind of like why talk about the Oscars? It's like leave Home Alone alone.
yeah.
Is that a thing? Home Alone alone?
Home Alone alone.
That is
Chat?
chat.
Chat?
Early 2018 is the release date still for God of War. We have to presume that it's going to be in those
March.
first 3 months, correct?
Yeah. Late March. Like that leaked date, that sounds way too real.
So you think late March?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like March
Okay.
20. I think they always come out in March.
They
Or
typically-
usually.
yeah.
Like March, 27th or whatever
March
that
is
day would be.
Sony month. They love to do that little
Here it
big.
comes.
They got a big
Yeah.
exclusive. Let's just put it out in March.
It's
for some
coming.
reason.
No
Yeah.
From Software, so we gotta
Yeah.
do God of War. If it's ready, like I would not be surprised if it gets delayed again.
I think it's ready. I think I've been working on that game for a while.
I think we should talk about the weird tension between Sean Layden and Corey Barlog in the
It was
PSX, talk.
You just
Jones, you were
kept
there.
saying that.
Boy, I did not pick. Maybe you got to get close with the cameras because I was sitting really far away from
Sure.
them, and they didn't do the kind of thing where like what you were watching was on another television somewhere.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
all I saw was them.
It was funny
just,
because
tiny
on-
people on the couch from very
On the
far away.
stream, Sean Layden had been like Andy Richtered off the couches and like off screen. So then like every like 10 or 15 minutes, whenever that guy came like said anything, you would just hear Sean Layden's disembodied voice of like, "When's it coming out?"
He would say, "Finish the game, Corey."
Yeah, he would just say, "Finish the game, Corey." Like
and so there was this weird like
this weird voice.
they were definitely both willing to joke about it. Corey
Yeah.
Barlog's pressure to get the game finished in time. Sean Layden pressured to get this huge release out for his platform. And so they were definitely like, nobody was sure it really is going to be 2018. And so there's this weird like uncertainty there. Brad's
Maybe it was
feeling
just
good
because we
about it.
couldn't
I'm feeling good
see
about
him.
it.
Yeah.
I think it dawned on Sean Layden at that point that the couch idea was bad.
Bad.
And
Whoops.
he was trying to add a little bit of sass.
Ooh, it was good
little
sass.
spice.
Oh, it was some really
He was
good Layden
sassing.
sass.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Because I like the comparison of Corey and the guy from Gorilla that one game had already shipped, one game
Right.
had yet to, and so they were. Why don't you ask him what he?
He's like, why are
any
you
advice?
Yeah,
it's
this
like
is
why
the
the hell
difference
is Corey
between a man
Barlow
who's
gonna ask for
released a
advice
game.
about launching a game?
Yeah, help me with his name though.
here? Oh, yeah, I don't remember his
Other
name
guy?
from Guerrilla Games. Yeah, shoot.
Oh, I'm so close. Oh, I have it. I don't want to call him other guy. You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
deserves better than that.
Yeah,
Herman
he did.
Holst.
Herman Holst.
Nice.
Oh, boom.
You just leveled up.
Boom. Oh, my.
Okay.
He leveled up too much.
Yeah, that's a.
That was a power level. That was like 10 levels
Yeah.
skipped.
Oh, he still got it, baby.
Cheating.
Hacks.
That's it. Those are all the games. Those are all our Pop Tarts. Those are all our toasters. What's up, Jones?
It should be great if you got it wrong. Or do any of us know he's right? Like,
Yeah, we
what-
don't.
Yeah, we just believe him.
He seemed very confident, so I'll
It
go
sounded
with it.
like a realistic name. I don't
Just
know.
when you're so dumb, when you're just a dumb person who has a hard time with names and titles, it feels so good when it
Yeah,
finally
yep,
connects.
yep.
When
Live.
the synapses finally just
When the camera's
touch each
recording.
other. Yeah. Okay. It is now time for Love and Respect.
Love and respect.
We have 2 games this week that I want to play, so I think we'll start off with a game and we'll do another game.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Dope.
Hi, allies. Here is a game to celebrate 2008. Wait, what? 10 years has passed since 2008. Can you spot if these games were launched a decade ago?
Okay.
So here's what we're doing. We have a list of games, and this one will just go fast.
Man.
Was this released in 2008? Yes or no? And then if it's no, we'll talk about when that actually did come out.
Oh, man.
2008 is such like a weird blind spot
It's
year
a
too.
weird
It's
blind
such a
spot
weird
year.
It's been a
year.
while.
No More Heroes.
2008?
Yes.
No, I want to say it's earlier.
Jones?
2003.
No.
No. It's like 2007, maybe?
2008.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Dang. Oh, I felt like that was earlier in the Wii cycle.
Call of Duty: World at War.
Oh, dude, come on.
World at War, no.
World at War.
You got to be faster on these.
No clue.
Oh, yes.
That's a yes.
Oh, damn.
So
They're
yeah,
all
yes or no?
2008.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes or no?
They're all 2008.
Lost Planet.
No.
2007.
Yes.
No, you don't have to
Ooh.
say 2007, but Ian, you nailed it. It is 2007.
Nice. Lost Planet.
Lost Planet,
Wow.
2007. Good year. That was like Capcom's like, whoa, dudes, Capcom? You're like, yeah, we're back.
And we're gone.
And we're gone.
Then we're back.
And then we're back later. And we're
Monster
back
Hunter
again.
World, it's coming. 10 years from. Okay, Devil May Cry 4.
Ooh,
Yes?
4. Oh, jeez, no.
No, I don't feel good about any of these. No.
That's a yes.
Ah.
I
Man,
don't
you're
know.
crushing this game
10
so
years
far.
ago. Don't know anything.
Cool year, right? Tenshu Z.
Oh.
Yes.
Was that
I
weird
want to say.
zombie
I want
one?
to say it. No.
it's the Wii one,
it's
right?
no.
Oh.
Tenchu Z is the one on Xbox 360, I think,
Okay.
with multiplayer.
No.
I think that's Z.
No.
I'm just gonna say yeah.
No.
that was a
What year is
was that
it?
2006?
What year is that?
That's 2007.
Oh,
Oh, close.
GTA 4.
Jones, you better get
Damn
this.
it. The year?
The year.
I'll say yeah.
Yes.
Fine. Yes.
I thought that was 7 as well. No.
No.
It's a yeah. Oh, you switched yours to no?
I said no to Ian saying that was
oh,
2007
okay,
because
okay,
2007 was a really good year. And I know people
I
talk
just
about that
bet on
list a
Jones
lot. That was
there.
Galaxy. That was
Betting on
Rock
Jones
Band.
that paid off.
Right.
I think this.
Yeah, I
we
shouldn't have
launched
bet
in
against you on
2007?
that.
Was 2007 Wii Sports?
I think so.
No, maybe
No,
not.
2006.
2006 when the Wii
Yeah, when
launched.
the came
Oh.
out.
Sonic Unleashed.
That seems like
Sure,
an 8. Sure,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, points for everybody.
All right.
You know what's so funny? 2008 is the year I graduated, and so a lot of these I can very easily associate with 2008.
I graduated in 2007
Yeah,
from college.
just because that demo came out, and when you just graduate,
I
from
remember the
college,
demo, yeah.
you're not playing a lot of games because you just don't have that kind of money, and so you're playing demos, and so that's when I'm like, that's like, obviously a 2008.
That's why you
game.
love that game so much.
Oh, I love that game. Metal Gear Solid Touch.
Touch. Metal Gear
Whoa.
Solid Touch.
Ooh, do you remember the tease for this? That was the worst.
No, I don't.
Okay. Anyway, is that 2008?
Sure.
No.
Yes.
That is a 2009 game.
Oh,
Damn it, Ian. What in the world?
Ian is crushing this game. Pro Evolution Soccer 2009.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
No, they're not taking the bait. That is absolutely right. Okay. Street Fighter 4.
No.
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 You're all right with your nose. That's 2009.
I was gonna say 9. Yeah.
Don't correct us about arcade. Come on. Don't do that to us. Let him have the points. Okay. God Hand.
Yes.
Come on.
Sure.
Man.
Or 7. Was that 2007?
No.
I'll say yes. 2008.
That's a PS2 game. 2006.
Oh.
Point for Brad.
What am I
Yay.
thinking of? What's the one where you never die? Is it Never,
Never
Died?
Dead.
Never Dead.
Yeah.
Jones,
I
did you
was,
say
for
no?
some
You said
reason,
yes,
said
didn't
no.
you? Yeah. All right. Gears of War 2.
Yes.
2009,
Yes.
I'm gonna say
It was
yes.
09. Oh, no.
The answer is yes.
Damn it.
Oh,
Jones, you're falling behind, dude.
Because first Gears was 06.
Yeah.
Right?
2 years, baby.
3 years.
Wow.
Dead Space.
Oh, just.
ooh.
Ooh, this is a tough one,
Is that
dude.
late? What time?
No,
is
I
it?
think that was 07. I think that's one of those games.
No,
people
I'm going
talk
with
about in
Jonesy.
07.
Yeah, I'll say no.
Yes,
Damn.
on Dead Space.
Sorry about
2008.
Oh man.
Was it late in the year?
I'm leveling you down, Ian.
I think it was in November. I think.
I was gonna say it's like I thought it was 2009. I thought it was like late in the year.
Bayonetta.
Bayonetta.
No.
Yes.
No.
No, 2010 for Bayonetta.
I'm so bad at this game.
Yeah, it's hard to like. It shouldn't be. It's a huge gap there. It should be like no 2010, but like for some reason that whole generation.
It's just
like,
blurring together now
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
Yep,
It's a weird time.
that's why I love this game. Mega Man 9.
Yes.
2008? Yes.
yeah, that sounds right.
Points for everybody. Mega Man 9, 2008 game. 50 Cent, Blood in the Sand.
That feels like a 7 to me.
No. Yes, I think that was 8.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
2009. No.
Okay, but I know it wasn't 7. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Mario
Because we
Kart.
did promotional stuff for that.
Did you?
I remember
What kind of promotional stuff did you do for
We
that?
did a countdown of like the top 10
No
like
way.
kills from that game
Oh
or
my
something.
God.
Yeah,
Do you think IGN re-uploaded top 10 kills from 50 Cent Blood in the Stand?
I hope so.
Okay.
I hope it's on there.
That'd be
gotta
so
find that.
funny.
Mario Kart DS.
Oh, missed this. 2008? So I'm gonna say no.
No. Later, I think.
No, I think
think
Points
it's
for everybody.
this
2007.
is 7.
Yeah.
Oh, earlier.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong on that. Okay, but
By the way, really good Mario Kart game. Love Mario
Missed
Kart
it.
DS. Yeah. Snake Away. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
Sure.
or would they put it out the year before?
No, they put it out the year.
Yes.
Yes.
No, they put it out the year before.
2007?
Yeah.
What a bunch of weirdos.
Yes.
You betrayed
Sports
me.
games.
But I was.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like soccer. They put it out the year before.
Yeah,
I
so,
know, but
so you
it's-
didn't take the bait for Pro
It's
Evolution.
Sega and
I took the
Mario,
bait
though,
for
so I
that.
never know with those
I
guys.
should've- yeah.
Little Big Planet.
Ooh.
2008? No, I'm gonna say it's 2007. I'm gonna
it's
say no.
earlier,
I'm gonna say no.
No.
Yes.
Yes. That was
It was 2008?
2008.
Wow. I thought it was 07, yeah.
Angry Birds. That's so.
No.
Who knows when Angry Birds launched? Who even knows?
Angry Birds.
No.
No.
No. 2009. for
Yeah.
Angry
Yeah.
Wow, later. Well, mobile didn't really hit till 09.
It was a fun game.
Birds. Blue Dragon.
What is that?
Yes.
Oh, that's that shooting game?
No, it's
RPG.
RPG.
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna say yes.
Wait. No. I think that might have been 09.
I have no idea. Yes.
No.
Oh, what year was it?
2007.
Oh,
7.
man.
Whoa.
Jeez. Never played it.
Because then they was.
Was it good? Did you play it?
Miss Walker wasn't Lost Odyssey, right?
Yes, they were.
yeah.
Wasn't Lost Odyssey before?
I
I think it was.
So
Lost
I'm
Odyssey
gonna
was
say
like
Lost
a-
Odyssey's like launch year. I'm gonna say Lost Odyssey 2006 maybe, or did
Okay,
they both come out
crazy.
the same year? 2007.
Wow,
and
they're
2007?
so close to each other. Okay.
I think they were close to each other. Ooh, actually, that's convenient. Lost Odyssey is next, so we will know.
Then no.
I think Lost Odyssey was
That was
later.
I think that was like 06 maybe.
Man,
Maybe
yeah.
07, but not 08.
No.
This is a blind spot for me. I'll say no.
The answer is yes.
Damn.
Nobody said yes for Lost Odyssey, right?
Lost Odyssey came out after Blue?
Came out after, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it came after.
Whoa.
Yeah. Just remember that demo where you're just killing 100 dudes?
No.
I remember the demo of Lost Odyssey. Ooh, we only have 2 left.
Ooh.
Getting them both wrong.
Okay, here we go. Resident Evil 5.
No.
Yes.
No.
That's 9?
No, 2009.
Yeah.
Borderlands.
2008?
Yeah.
One?
Yes.
That seems right,
Or
I
7.
guess.
No, 2009, you fools.
Oh.
Don't you know when Borderlands came out?
Oh. I don't want to know.
Ian, you won. You won that game.
Woo!
Hope you liked and don't feel old yet. Love and respect, Lucas Patricio from Brazil.
Fun game. Good
Fun
job.
game. All right, the next one we got to do because I received this one 5 times.
Whoa.
5 separate love and request submissions.
Oh, from
Basically, are this
from the
Love and
same
respect
person
requests.
or?
from different people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, allies. I have an easy one that's pretty open-ended. What are your New Year's gaming resolutions? Love and respect, Wit. What are your gaming resolutions for 2018?
This is more of a question, less of a game.
Oh, we're playing a game after this.
Oh,
This is the little sandwich.
I see.
Oh, man.
Wow, deep thought.
I just don't know what's coming out all in 2018.
Hands on faces for our listeners. Just very troubled thinkers.
I'd like to review less games. I don't know if that's a gaming thing.
That's a
though.
gaming thing. Why review? Why review fewer games, John?
Just focus more on the business of ECA. Focus more on the big picture.
Wow.
And not get because
Grow
I just
the
get absorbed.
brand.
You know, I just get all caught up in that stuff and like Spider-Man's coming. You know, there are games that I'm gonna want to play.
We went
and
through a bunch of
review,
games
but
today. Which of those games would you choose to review, or would you not review any of these?
probably Far Cry.
Oh, okay.
Because I did 4 and
Sure.
I think. Even though we didn't talk about it, I
So
probably
no
have, I
Jones
probably have the
reviews
more interest
Until late March.
of the allies. Yeah, Spider-Man and Red Dead, obviously. I think those are like the 3 that.
You're taking Spider-Man, dude?
What, you're not going to review
Oh,
it?
I'm gonna.
You're not gonna review it? I'm
who?
reviewing it.
You're not gonna
It's my
review.
debut review.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I would
I'd be very
love
excited about that.
I would
actually.
be
I would love
ecstatic,
it if
yeah.
you
You're
reviewed
the
it.
only ally that I would acquiesce for the review of Spider-Man. We'll see.
Okay.
You have the power.
All right. I would give it. It's just such a bad score. It's so sad.
You
You're
criticize
so
the dumbest
excited.
stuff.
Yeah, because you know what? It's because we're stars. I just can't imagine like giving something 5 stars. It just, I don't know.
We'll see.
5 stars is the best album of all
We
time.
will
you
see.
It's
know?
the story. I think
Yeah.
the story is really going to be
Right.
the difference between
The hinge.
a 4 or 4.5 stars and a 5.
Yeah. Cool. All right, that's a good resolution. Review fewer games. But do you mean, are you still going to play the same amount of games? Like playing?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe not.
All right. Ian, what's your gaming resolution?
I want to finish making another game.
Ooh, that's a
in the
good
coming year.
answer. Cool.
I've got a space board / card game that I am 70% done with.
Are we going to see a Kickstarter for that? Kind of like the
Maybe,
card game that
maybe.
Swords?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
All right.
It would have to be way more expensive because it's like a board game. It's got pieces. It's very complicated. This is part of the reason I made Swords is because I was
Yeah.
making this really complicated space game.
Cool.
I'm also working on a video game. And the Swords RPG for the Kickstarter thing, but
Do I have to have kickstarted Swords to play the Swords RPG?
no, it's going to be free. Pay what you want on my Itch.io.
Nice.
Itchy-yo?
It'll work on Windows and Mac.
Is that done?
What?
The Swords RPG.
No. I'm the land is finished. The characters are done. I finished putting all the pictures in it, and I'm working on soundtrack, and then I just have to like write it and program it. Like
Easy.
You know.
the hard part.
Easy.
Basically the groundwork is like almost done, and then I'm just gonna make it.
Shoving it all into a box.
Yeah.
Brad, what is your gaming resolution?
More reviews and another retro.
So you're picking up Jones's slack.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Jones is... He's time to like set off in the sunset, dude.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing.
Take it
I've been
easy,
reviewing
dude.
games for a very
Take
long
it
time,
easy.
so-
He wants to take a break, dude. So
Yeah.
I will step up and do more.
Yeah. Don't be
Cool.
afraid. We care about you. Our output will be the same,
Yeah.
just different.
I like reviewing stuff
Shaking
and
it up.
Just
writing
scary and
retros,
different,
so-
like Star Wars
and
8.
like retrospective, those are the things that we put out like twice a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Retrospectives.
The next one I'll do will be
4 or 5
shorter,
a year.
so it'll be less daunting for everybody.
Cool. My gaming resolution, this is something I started doing last year and then just totally dropped off on, was taking notes as I play games.
Ooh,
And it's
that's a
actually
good
really
idea.
nice. Just
Sure.
taking notes on things that you actually really appreciate about the game.
Sometimes I do that,
things
yeah.
Like that. And,
Do you find that takes you out of the experience, Or
No,
does it enhance the
keeps me in there.
Okay.
Otherwise, you start thinking about other things. You start thinking about your life and things outside of it.
Good
It's
heavens.
like, starting like underwater strip clubs. You're like, and so it's like hard to like just focus and be in that world and be playing this game. So yeah, I like taking notes.
One thing I recommend for you to do is keep a list of everything you beat throughout the year.
I should
I'm
do
so
that.
jealous of
Mike
Huber's
did
list.
that,
Yes.
then I
so
started
do
doing
that.
that too,
Yeah.
and it's really fascinating to see what you beat. And I always like put the release date when they came out and everything like that.
Nice.
It's super crazy.
Yeah.
You're like,
We
whoa,
should-
I played a lot.
I'd be interested in doing maybe in the same list or another list, like games you also like petered out on and
Sure,
after
yeah.
how many hours.
Sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah. My list won't be games I've beaten. It'll be games I've played.
Right.
And maybe I'll mark.
Yeah, I don't
whether
have
I've beaten them or
a
not.
list I've played to be much longer.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Brad, I'll do
That's
that
a
list.
great idea.
Cool. All right, let's play a game.
That's a resolution we can all do.
Yeah.
This comes to us from James Kennedy. Hey, allies. This year, something funny happened. My mother, who I had started introducing video games to a couple of years ago with Eco, Journey, and Undertale, really started playing games frequently. All in all, she played 8 games this year. I loved hearing Kyle's updates on his mother's foray into gaming, so I asked my mother to give me a very brief review of each game, which I transcribed. The results are listed down below.
I love this.
I have never done this in the history of the Easy Allies podcast.
What?
I'm abstaining from this game.
Why?
I didn't know this was a game.
So you know the answers to all these.
Maybe 1, maybe 2, and that's unfair.
Okay.
So
Jones.
have fun.
Okay.
Have at it.
So yeah, because that's the thing. This is not written as a game, but I want to.
They were
turn it into
funny.
a game.
Like I saw
Yes.
Mom, and I was like, "Oh, what are they?" And I read
Yeah,
a couple
yeah.
because I didn't know it was framed as a game. So.
Exactly. Jones. It wasn't submitted as a game. This is on me.
Oh.
I'm turning this into a game.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So
That seemed very serious at first. I was like,
we're
my
so
God.
I've never done
serious,
that.
Jones.
I was like, what's happening?
I thought you were like gonna walk off and like no mom stuff, and you were
Yeah.
gonna like walk off the podcast. I was so
Jones.
nervous, man.
They were like, looked like tears in your eyes. I was like, what's happening?
All right, so we have 8 games. Here we go, and we have review scores for each of these too, which is really fun.
She scored them?
Yep.
Oh, man, this is awesome.
I enjoyed the storyline. It was nice that it had female characters who actually had some kind of input. I liked that the story had weight and consequences. I liked the pace of the turn-based combat. I really enjoyed the ability to experiment with the different classes. I like the strategic element of the game. 9.5 out of 10.
So we're guessing what game?
Yeah, and it's not all games that came out this year.
Child of Light.
Brad.
Final Fantasy Tactics.
Oh, yeah!
Yes.
Was it Tactics?
It's Tactics.
Damn, that was my other
Whoa.
guess, but I didn't know
Yes.
she'd make a play that.
She beat Tactics.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Dang.
I never beat.
I wish my
I
mom beat
never beat
Tactics.
Tactics.
Yeah.
I'd love to see the end of Tactics.
And then gave it a 9.5, too.
Hell
Man.
yeah.
Damn.
That's like a 60-hour game.
This is a cool mom.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Next game. I really enjoyed this game. I liked the problem solving and the planning. Having the different characters to choose from was a lot of fun. I found it hard
They're all just Final Fantasy
to
Tactics.
figure out what I needed to do sometimes. Really hard so far, but here we go. I felt really badly when I blew up the whole world. 8 out of 10.
What?
I felt really badly when I blew up the whole world.
I was lost and confused sometimes, is that what she said?
I found it hard to figure out what I needed to do sometimes.
Mass Effect 3?
Dude, I have
No.
idea.
No.
Mortal Kombat 3.
Great pick. Chrono Trigger.
Oh! I didn't get that ending.
Give it an 8 out of 10.
Oh, Mom.
Yeah.
She was sad about blowing up the world.
One of the greats, by the way. Yeah, I mean, if she just ended it there and doesn't realize what New Game
What else
Plus
she
is all
say
about.
about it? I don't know.
I really enjoyed Chrono Trigger. I liked the problem solving and the planning. Having the different characters to choose from was a lot of fun. And then the rest of the stuff we already read. All
Oh, okay.
right, here we go. Next game. It made me feel very melancholy, which is good, I suppose, as it made me feel something to some extent. It was really different. It felt like it was more of a story.
Last of Us.
It was just so sad, though. Last of Us, how dare you? 7 out of 10.
Oh, then Last of Us.
Sad. I feel like she's sticking to like the JRPGs.
Level down.
Final Fantasy 7.
Firewatch.
Oh, that fits.
Yeah.
Never played it.
Give us more time to guess, Kyle.
This is so fun. You get one guess. We can't guess all day.
Ah,
And some of them are going to be super hard. It's just kind of the fun is.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
I like this as a game too.
Well, other than the fact that I kept getting sick and I needed a lot of help with all the puzzles, it would be interesting to play that kind of game again and see if I am any better at it. I was a little disappointed at the ending, I didn't really know what I was witnessing. 7.5 out of 10.
Rhyme?
Wait, hang on.
Okay.
I know a puzzle
We're
game where
hanging
you
on.
keep getting sick.
Oh, shoot.
Hyperlight Drifter.
I'll give you another hint. There's a pun in that last sentence.
Oh, The Witness?
Yes.
I was like, clearly it's not The Witness if she
Yeah.
said that.
Never
she
played
can
it
do
either.
puns. She can do puns.
Dang.
I didn't really know what I was
I mean,
witnessing.
I was like, first it's The Witness, but then I was like, oh, she said Witness, so it can't be that because he would censor it.
Oh, this is so fun. Okay. All right. Next one. Wow. I really liked this one. Sorry, wow is me reacting.
Oh, okay.
I really liked this one. I disagree with a lot of the reviews I read. I thought the storyline was good, and I liked the characters. The game played really well. I kept running into walls and things like that, but that wasn't the fault of the game. For me, everything was way hard. It was definitely tense and terrifying. Definitely. It felt really good when you defeated those suckers. 9.5 out of 10.
What is this?
What?
thing?
When you defeated those suckers.
This one is not a pun. Oh, Jones, are you back into the guessing?
I don't know all of them.
Okay.
I know more than
You want to guess on this one?
when you defeated those suckers. I was thinking that might be Last of Us, but she said this people didn't like the story. Like the
Yeah.
reviewers said they didn't
That's
like the
what's
story
tripping me up.
specifically.
Yeah.
So what story
walls a
reviewed
lot?
bad in a thing?
Or you hit walls.
Probably third person if she's running into
Yeah.
walls.
Ooh, I like this train of thought.
But maybe like your character moves really fast.
It is definitely tense and terrifying. Definitely.
It's not Metal Gear Solid.
Dead Space
Third person.
3?
Good guess. No.
Dang.
Oh.
The Evil Within.
Oh, didn't like the story. What? Evil Within 1?
Yeah. I
Evil
could
Within
see.
1. Yeah.
Oh.
I ran into some walls too. Been there.
Next game. I really enjoyed it, except for the ending. I would have preferred for the little boy to have a happy ending. I liked the puzzles, even though I needed to help with a
Rhyme.
lot of them. Sorry?
Rhyme?
No. I felt like it was really important to keep going. I think because it is so linear, it gave me that feeling that he's got to get through. He's got to get through. Oh, it gave me the feeling that he's got to get through. He's got to get through. Once again, I was really sad at the end. 9 out of 10.
I mean, I'm feeling like it's one of the Team Eco games. Or Brothers.
Jones knows this one. Inside.
Oh!
Oh.
Which is funny because I love that ending.
I
Yeah, that
think
ending
it's
is
kind of
great.
a happy ending.
Yeah, I'm
actually.
like, that's
Yeah.
kind of a good ending.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that game is great.
Here's one that I would never.
Oh, man, that game is great.
I would never guess this one. I was quite interested by the story in this game, but I kept feeling like it was going too slowly. I really wanted to get through it and find out what's going on. I just didn't feel like I was getting far enough, fast enough in it. 6 out of 10.
Wow,
Her
there's
lowest score.
very
Yeah.
little to go on.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Last of Us. No, I'm just kidding. Slow story.
Beyond Two Souls.
Ooh, that's
Ooh,
a good,
really
guess.
Brad.
Hang on.
I wonder how these were selected.
Yeah.
me too.
I wonder if he
It
gave,
seems like a
gave a bunch
random
and she just kind of
swath.
picked of box arts or
Yeah.
trailers
Dude,
or.
Mom did work, though. Played a lot of games.
Yeah.
8
Yeah,
games?
Mom finishing tactics is still blowing.
Yeah,
up.
Slow story. What is it?
Steins Gate.
Oh, wow. Okay.
She played Steins Gate!
Blasting Steins Gate. 6 out of 10. Steins Gate.
No way. How did you choose
again.
these games?
I
They're
love
so
that.
random.
That's so funny.
Please tell me there are more.
One last one.
I love this.
I feel like I have developed far better skills. It's very satisfying because I just really like killing. I'm not giving you that. I just really like killing the enemies in this game. I like the thought that needs to go into dealing with each encounter. I also think the storyline is pretty interesting. It is great that the main character isn't a one-dimensional G.I. Joe. 10 out of 10.
Oh.
So it's not Souls.
Ooh, Spec Ops?
Great guess.
Ooh, Spec Ops The Line? Yeah. I mean, that could be Last of Us.
Wolfenstein the New
Oh,
Order.
nice.
She says, I really just like killing Nazis and monsters.
Oh, yeah. Too easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good you didn't give us that.
Yeah. Oh,
Me
I
or
love that.
So many
thinking
different types of
Souls.
genres and stuff. And wow.
Yeah. She waffled on her goatee. However, when all was said and done, she stuck to her guns. Wolfenstein: The New Order is officially her game that she played of the year. Cheers,
Nice.
allies.
That's the first one. The new Colossus is the second one?
Yeah, The New
Yeah.
Order is the first one. Yeah. That's
Dude.
so fun.
Yeah, that's rad.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Well, it's funny because like moms could be of someone able to compile this, could be like a little older than we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or this person could be like 65.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, it's rad. But
Moms
it's
have
like-
range.
Yeah. It's just cool to be introduced to something new by your child and to dive in and take it that seriously and do so well at it.
Yeah.
That's what I love about this.
Yeah, I really, really like that a lot.
Like,
too.
if they haven't played video games ever before, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there is more to talk about beside that. It's.
She must have some kind of history with games.
I mean, the history was.
You don't just pick up a dual stick for the first time and finish New Order.
I find that people are
maybe on easy
yeah,
or boy, that
people are like confused with camera if they've never played a game before ever.
I mean, Jones, the way it started is this year something funny happened. My mother, who I started introducing video games to a couple of years ago,
Okay.
All
already
right,
started
all right.
playing games frequently.
Cool.
So, I mean, like, this is unusual, yeah. And I mean, like, no, I think that's why she's running into walls in The Evil Within. It's
Yeah.
like, you're right, dual analog controls.
Camera is
are
tough. if
the
you
camera's
haven't-
super close to him.
Yeah.
He does a lot of like leaning forward and
I
running.
remember
and
trying to introduce
shaky
video
cam.
games to people in the past who'd never played them, and that was
Yeah.
always the stumbling block.
Journey is my next pick for my mom, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was like,
Sweet.
so she might dig it. She might get into that.
I'd
Bound
love a
might be
bad
good,
review
too.
of Journey.
Ooh, here's a little discussion. Should we tell her what's happening online?
Yeah.
No,
Should I tell her those are other people?
let her discover that.
Let him or her explain it to their mom.
My mom's her.
Oh, you
This
mean
is
your mom? I
Kyle.
thought,
Yes.
I thought you were like send
Yeah.
something back to him.
Oh, no, I'm talking about my mom. Talking about
no,
my mom. Should I
don't tell
my
her.
mom?
Don't tell her.
Okay.
Tell her
My
at the
policy
end.
with almost everything is go in knowing as little as possible.
Okay. Because I think that might be a crazy discovery, like not
Yeah.
knowing.
Yeah, and you
Oh,
tell
it's a
her,
person?
or she'll just be like, whatever.
Yeah. So I got to make sure she's connected online. I got to make sure that
That
that's
online
happening.
going.
Because you don't need PS Plus to play Journey with other people, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You need other people to be playing. Journey.
Would you tell her if it's impeding her progress in the game? Because that's the thing. If you go into a new environment
Yeah.
and this person walks up to you and you're like, oh, screw the environment, screw those puzzles, screw the collectibles. This is clearly the thing I should be doing right
Yeah.
now. Is following this character. We're having a story right now, and then you have some person that's your mom's kind of blindly following that
Right.
person around, and they're doing random things, and your mom's like, this game's weird. Why?
That's kind
What
of
is this person doing?
That's a good
That's
point.
why I disconnected
Whereas you
online
appreciate
when I
it right
played
away
Journey.
when
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
like, oh, is this one of those players you were talking about? It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, like you can follow them if you want, or you
That's
can do
a
other
good
things.
point. That's
I
a
just
good
think
point.
it enriches the experience potentially. I could
know
see
that
somebody
maybe- yeah.
hitting a snag there.
Are you going to be there when she's playing it?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, you could start her off and then watch for a while and then say, that's another person.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good point.
All right. Maybe give her a day. Let's
Yeah, give her a check-in.
day
Yeah.
one. Let's give her
Check
day
in.
one. Okay. All right. It is now time for bets.
Boo, boo, boo.
What now?
Yeah, exactly. If you started listening to the podcast in the last month, you have no idea what bets are. All you know is Or Wars. So let me explain. Let me explain bets.
War Wars aren't coming back until potentially November or December of this year.
Let him
Probably,
die.
yeah,
Let him
we'll
die.
Oh,
Hey, did the
Yeah.
podcast critic, did she lighten up on those? Did
Oh,
you?
absolutely.
Okay.
In fact, she loves them, and I think we're probably going to be rated pretty low this week.
Oh, because we're not doing it.
Yeah. Okay. So again, if you just started listening to the podcast, there's a podcast critic for
Yeah,
LA Times,
Times.
Nadia H. Young. She's fair, but she's mean.
Yeah.
Harsh
She's
but fair.
so harsh. She's
Yeah.
so cruel to us.
She's like,
she must have been on vacation because I thought she was going to talk about my goof for the podcast last week, where I got the like podcast halftime titles all wrong and everything, and like
it
she
was
just.
right for the public though. When we put that public, it was all fixed over.
Oh, and that's what she. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Woo!
Nadia
That's a
H.
bullet
Young
there.
is not a patron. Don't worry about it, John.
she doesn't believe in that.
Yeah. So I'm honestly a little nervous that now that bets are back, she'll probably say like, oh, it's always the same four types of bets over and over. I mean, everybody has a lot of criticisms. That's what I'm starting with here, is because basically the way that it's worked is Jones and I have been one team, and then the two people in the rotating seats have been another team.
and it ain't fair.
It's not fair. Jones and I win by a large margin both times. So, look, I read your solutions. If you had a solution, I read it. Most people say, here's how this should work. Jones should be a captain, I should be a captain. We should pick our teams. Let's say it's right now, like Brad would be on my team all year and Ian would be on Jones's team all year. Or maybe we just have whatever, it's random. Whoever is closest to me would be on my team. Whoever is closest to Jones's would be on Jones's team. I don't believe in it. I think that's not economics. You know what I mean? I think that Ian has no incentive to want to do good for Jones's team because Jones is the only one who benefits from it.
Right.
I just don't believe that Ian would actually want to win those bets. I don't think Brad
I
would want to
wouldn't.
win bets for me.
Yeah.
I would tank them
In my permanent
intentionally.
seat.
I want to win.
Yep. So here's what we're doing.
For Kyle. No.
Right.
I'd try to make you win.
Jones,
There's,
go ahead.
well, there's also the issue that you and I don't get along very well, quite frankly. So like that's been
In
a
real life.
hurdle
Yes.
that we've had to get over
Yeah.
with being on the same bench.
It gets ugly.
It gets ugly. It gets
Frankly. I get uncomfortable.
It's really they're sitting on opposite ends of the table for a reason.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, a lot of the things we say on this podcast are bits. That one was a bit.
That was a bit.
Naughty H. Young, very real. This thing,
Right.
this
Yeah.
thing was a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love
They
for Kyle,
love
very
each other,
strong.
Yeah.
Jones and I will be captains, yes, of our own solo teams.
Oh.
We are alone. We are getting points for only ourselves. The two people in the middle will still be one team together.
So everyone but you two is a team, and then you're a team.
Yes.
and
Three
you're a
teams.
team. Three
Yes.
teams. So
Jones,
wait,
what's
do we
the
have 3 team names?
We have 3 team names.
You get to pick your own.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we won. And Jones and I also both get a green thumb, a poison thumb.
What?
The poison thumb? Actually, Jones, we might have to split the poison thumb. It's not fair for us both to have a
It's
poison
getting
thumb.
complicated, dude.
I'm gonna make it simple. Jones, what's the name of your team?
Well, the thing is, we
Yes.
can't be plural like we were before
Yes.
because there's only one member of the team.
Oh.
So I am a red grouse.
Okay.
It is the official state bird of Alaska.
So he's the red grouse.
Do you know the call of the red grouse?
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh. Yes, I do.
But you're not going to hear it till next week.
Ooh.
Yes, he will. You're gonna make everybody wait in suspense for next week to
You don't
hear
have
the noise?
results, man.
Wow. Okay.
I can't build
I'm not
I
ever
can't
gonna
build
hear
that
it.
up if I don't know what the score was. You
Sure.
know, I gotta.
And my team is the Droopy Eagle.
Really? Both birds again? Like,
Same
No,
animal.
because yeah. We split the red eagle into two sides.
Oh,
So
I
I'm the
see.
weirdo that went with
Oh.
birds.
Yeah.
He kept the color,
And I kept
and
the
you
eagle.
kept the eagle.
I'm
I
the
get
Droopy
it.
Eagle, and he is the red grouse.
I want to see
Alright.
Droopy Eagle art.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my call now. No suspense.
I wish everyone could see your bottom lip when
Yeah.
you did that. That was very good.
Yeah,
that was very good.
So, we have to decide what the former purple platypi will become.
You say decide.
Determine.
Yeah.
We're going to determine what it will be. I have pulled out a top hat. Each of the potential names of the new team are in this hat. Each of the 6 members of this team has submitted one suggestion. I'm going to read through everyone that it is not before I get to the final
Okay.
name that it will be.
Okay,
Okey-dokey.
good. I'm glad we get to hear them all.
Yes, the new team name will not be the Akatsuki.
That's Michael Huber.
Michael Huber.
That's Michael Huber. That's a great name, though.
Eliminated
good.
immediately.
Oh, that would have been so
What
What if it's
cool.
Bloodworth
Good.
again? Like,
Oh, I hope not.
The new team name will not be the Meme Monkeys.
Who is that?
Probably good. Is that
Dude, should I
Damiani?
reveal who it is?
Is
It's
that
Damiani.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
okay.
Damiani.
Let's try to guess.
Okay. The new team name will not be the Dandy Dolphins.
Ooh, I like that one.
Dawn.
Is that Dawn?
Is that Dawn?
Don doesn't get to pick. He's not on
Bloodworth.
it.
Oh, that's Bloodworth.
I'm gonna say that's Bloodworth. It looks like a Bloodworthy font.
Yeah,
sure,
too.
sure.
Okay.
Blood font.
That's a good one.
Blood font.
The Dandy Dolphins.
Double D.
All right, we're down to 3.
Man, the call for that could have been hilarious.
Yeah.
The new team name
Loud but funny.
will not be the Chilled Gators.
That's Ben.
It's not even alliterative.
That's Ben.
It's not even a little. It doesn't have to be.
That's
I
funny,
guess,
though.
yeah.
I
You
like
You can be a
that.
Droopy
I
Eagle
like
if
that
you
one.
want to be.
Oh yeah, yours isn't alliterative. Oh, God.
The new team name will not be the Lurkin Lizards.
That's you? That's
That's
pretty
mine,
cool,
yeah.
too.
That's
That's
mine.
good.
Oh, baby, I win.
Oh damn! Oh damn!
Yes!
The new team name will be the Gorgeous Gorillas. Oh, it's so good.
You did it.
The gorgeous gorillas.
Oh,
That's right,
good,
dude.
Brad. That is good.
That's right.
Jones and I have no hope
Best
against this new
mascot
team.
ever.
Dude, how do you do?
Wow.
It's got to be a gorilla call.
I
but
kind of like
gorgeous.
like, I kinda
But
like
it's
that.
got to be gorgeous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, this is a new era.
That's a new era.
Oh.
Just to be clear, if Jones and myself both fall 10 behind the gorgeous gorillas, we will have Don by law. We'll have Don on both of our teams. If one of us falls 10 behind, Don will only be on one of our teams.
In which case we become the Droopy Eagles or
Yes.
the Red Grouses.
Exactly. Yes.
Oh.
The droopy grouses.
The Droopy Grasses next year.
I wonder what a group of grouse are called.
I don't know.
We should look into this.
I'm
Look
going
it
to say
up.
it's grouse. I'm going to say grouse.
No, but
Grouse
I mean
for
like
sure.
a murder of crows.
A murder of grouse.
A whatever of grouse.
Oh, I got you. I mean, like a pan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a grumble of geese, I think is one.
Yeah.
A parliament of owls.
A pan of grouse. Let's do our bet.
All right.
This is exciting. Whole new teams. So, next week's bet. Oh, here we go. Yeah, look, we're recording this podcast on January 2nd.
Tuesday, January 2nd, 11:30 p.m. Pacific time.
It is widely believed that there is an impending Nintendo Direct for January. They might even announce it before this podcast goes live. We don't know. We're sure it's happening. Nintendo has not yet admitted that it's happening. So, our bet is from this moment right now until we record next week's podcast, how many unique tweets from @Nintendo America, Nintendo's official Twitter account for the US, how many unique tweets will that account make?
Unique
Jones.
tweets meaning no retweets,
No retweets, no
likes, replies, whatever.
any of those things.
40.
Woof! Woo! So you think this event is happening?
Yeah, I just think that's 5 tweets a day. I think that's
Okay. Ian
5 or
Hank.
6 tweets, I think.
I was betting on 3 to 4 tweets a day, and I rounded down to 19.
19. Bradley Ellis.
10. They're pretty quiet. A little
8.
tight-lipped.
I gotta agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, one a day. One a days.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Like, what is Nintendo promoting right now?
Check out this Mario cereal.
Anything, yeah, just
Yeah,
other
okay.
videos are putting up on YouTube. And
Ooh,
They
yeah.
ain't putting nothing
interviews
up,
and
Jones.
stuff. Or
Here's the thing. If you're wondering why we're dunces, I said no research. And so that's basically...
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Zero,
no,
yeah,
I didn't know till
Okay.
immediately.
Let me lock that in. That's it. That is the podcast for 2018. What a start.
Yeah.
What a start. Let me tell you about patreon.com/easyallies. That is how the Easy Allies you hear before you, that is how we exist, basically. That is what keeps us afloat. And so if you go to patreon.com/easyallies, you see all the stuff that we do, all the videos we make, and basically also what you can do to support us and what we can do in return. Lots of unique things. In the case of this very podcast, if you give $5 or more a month, you get the podcast 2 days early. You get it on Wednesday instead of Fridays. And also you are eligible to submit to Love and Respect for this podcast. Consider it, Nadia. Brad, how'd you do on your goal?
Dude, the name reveal and the call at the same time.
It couldn't have been
Oh,
Got it better.
It couldn't have been better.
you leveled up.
Beautiful.
Would you have done it if you weren't picked?
I honestly forgot about it.
Oh my god. That
But
just
I
makes it
just
more perfect.
did it. Yeah,
That just
anyway.
makes it more
Out
perfect.
of, like, just
Serendipitous.
natural.
Ian, you have successfully accomplished your goal of leveling down.
Yeah.
Am I
Should
beeping that one, or are we
Should
letting
we
it
bleep
slide?
it out, Jones? Let's just talk about it now. Do we bleep it out? We gotta bleep it out.
Don't bleep it out.
I don't think that needs to be.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, Jones.
Poor Kyle.
How'd you do on your
I
goal?
only golf clapped for Ian like 4 times.
And
You golf clap for unrelated other people.
A couple other people, yeah, but specifically
You mean
Ian,
off
at least
camera?
3. No,
Like off camera people he golf clap for.
Yeah. Who
just
are you-
other stuff that weren't people.
But not
like,
never for myself and
never for yourself or Brad. No.
Okay. All right.
What do you got to do to please this guy?
Deal with it, fellas.
Ian did it multiple times.
Do I got to do movie quotes? What's the deal?
And I accomplished my goal of leveling up, obviously. So good goal.
Obviously.
We don't have a winner. Who wants to be the winner this week?
We should all do a thing. Isn't that how you do
we'll
it?
split
when
the
there's no winner?
responsibilities?
Yeah, split
sure.
the responsibility.
Okay, one of us will get to share our Twitter handle with the world. One of us will get to sign off with our trademark sign off. One of us will get to promote any Easy Allies video we would like to promote. And one of us will get to tell a secret.
Is that the thing?
There's not 4 things.
Tell a
so-
secret.
Yeah.
What do we
four
pick?
things.
Yeah, pick. What do you want?
I'll do the sign off.
No, reiterate.
Oh, final word.
Oh yeah,
Dum
final
dum?
word. There is 4 things.
Okay.
There are 4 things.
Yeah, there are 4 things.
I'll do the final
Why
word.
that?
Welcome to the podcast.
Do we get to pick?
Yeah, you get to pick. Final word on anything you want to
I
reiterate.
have a final word. I have something hanging on me.
I'll do Twitter.
Great. You want Twitter, Jones?
Yeah.
Such a Jones thing.
Desperate.
Yeah.
Desperate. You have the most, I think. Besides
Now that I'm on my
Kyle.
own team, I'm losing every bet this year. I want to
Yeah.
get the
the
promotion out there
followers.
Yeah. Yeah.
before I'm forgotten.
Brad,
Yeah.
which one do you want?
I forgot what the other 2 are.
Yes, Kyle.
Trademark sign off. By the way, there were a lot of people unhappy with your trademark.
Oh
sign-off
yeah,
last time.
it's because I was a little salty about that movie and what they did to my boy.
Well, before I hand you the responsibility of trademark sign off, I need to know
Wait,
which
did
one
you
is
change?
gonna
We'll do it.
Okay, all right. So Brad's
do it.
doing trademark sign off, and I will promote any Easy Allies video I would like to promote. So Jones, go ahead and tell everybody your Twitter handle.
You can follow me at Trailer Jones.
I just want to reiterate that I ain't against No Way Out or the guy who made it. I feel like a lot of people probably thought I was like being salty or harsh or something. Not the case. I'm very excited and I respect that dude. Just a little nervous. That's
Just
all.
a way out.
Just
Jones,
oh,
it's
a
the
way
final
out,
word.
yeah.
You do not correct final words.
He can bolster my final
like
word.
this.
I'll allow
She
it.
said
I'll allow it.
Video I would like to promote from Easy Allies. You know what? Let's start promoting it now. Easy Allies Awards 2017 is
Yeah.
happening in 2018. Reverse of sports games. It is happening on January 16th. It will be streamed. It will be multiple hours. As opposed to last year, we will be debating our GOTY, our Game of the Year, live in front of an audience.
I thought we decided against.
We did, but then it was like discussed. I think we were doing it. Blood said yes.
Who discussed it?
Blood said we're doing it, and like I'm
No
I'm
checks.
so in favor.
No
of it.
checks,
No
man.
checks,
I'm
man.
so in favor of it.
Yeah, whatever.
I think what we're
It's worth a shot.
We're doing like a promo with the nominees, but then like we're discussing it live, like which game will actually win, right?
Whenever it came up on Cup of Jones,
Yeah.
overwhelmingly people were like,
Oh,
"Gotta
if
use
they
this,
want
please,
it,
please,
they
please,
want
please
it.
do it."
Yes.
They're gonna
So-
they're gonna have ammo against us for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna work out the details of when that's happening, but we're just for the next 2 weeks playing the games that people keep recommending and telling us we need to play, so we're knowledgeable about them when it comes time to those discussions. It'll be intense, hopefully better organized. You know what? I'm gonna say better organized. It's gonna be better organized than last year. It's gonna feel more like an event. It's gonna be cool. So yeah, look forward to that.
Please be excited.
Please be excited. And now, Brad, your trademark sign off.
Fuck the Republic and fuck the Senate. Fire!
I am enjoying these microtransactions.